Nongshim eclipsed them and then went on a run into the Pacific League and became kind of that famous team from Pacific. In this final in particular, it was a lead at the start for QTD in the finals of Challenger Japan, and in the last 2 rounds, you see actually QTD's on an eco here. PKM has jet knives, and he gets a 4K and a 3K in the last 2 rounds to win this grand final 13-11, and it was magical, honestly. His reaction was just absolute cinema.
Yeah, it's amazing. What a turnaround. He has such a horrible map in what is probably the biggest game of his life, and now when he gets another chance to make it, prove himself, he drops 30 when it matters most, and look how much it means to him. I feel like the grind has been so real for these players. That's why these players are such a fantastic opportunity to see these teams compete with the best of the best.
And then you get domed by
Sushi Boys won.
Boys
What
in
the
the
fuck?
skirmish.
It's bipolar. It's not that bad. I was gonna say PKM would be the player I would put in skirmish then, but come on. Bipolar is close.
He's a specialist.
Okay, Sushi Boys, yeah, definitely specializing in this. And Full Sense banning Lotus off the rip here. We were talking to Coach about it as well. He was surprised by this ban, but maybe it's not so surprising given their performance on Lotus over 3 challengers.
Yeah, I mean, I think this whole veto is definitely a little bit interesting. When I look at this from Full Sense's point of view, you know, they've played all 3 of these maps. Split and Haven, they've been rocking with that deadlock a little bit. So, you know, that was the group stage. Maybe that was experimentation. Maybe they pivot away from that now. Maybe they double down on that now. But I do think it asks a big question of the QTD coaching staff on how well they have prepared for this style.
I mean, quickly before we get into the predictions, I'm a little bit nervous about that veto for QTD.
What's up, Campus Zone?
It's
Welcome to
Haven
stream.
and
Will Frost be
Split, 2
able to
maps they
say
got
unlucky
dominated by
today?
Reject on in the Challengers Japan Grand Final, and then Summit, a map that wasn't
Bro's
even
missing
in
the
pool
late
when they
night walk
played in
stream.
Challengers, so this is a little
Late
concerning
night
for me,
walk
but I'm sure
stream.
they're
You want
confident for
that?
a reason, and
You want the
we'll see
late
what they
night
come up
walk
with.
stream?
And I think that kind of lends into
yeah.
our predictions a little bit here. I'm feeling even more confident now about my Full Sense predictions. Just gonna shout out
viewers,
to myself yesterday, getting
bro,
both of my threads
43%.
right.
You love Japan. What's going on there?
Viewers,
I
43%.
do, but I love good Valorant, and I'm gonna pick the team that I think is gonna win. So I think Full Sense finally gets a win today. So
I mean, they bloody better if they go group stage into losing to QTD.
Yes,
That's gonna be rough.
it is. But we'll have to wait and see. QTD is looking very confident
Today,
but they are going against Full Sense.
we
who
shall
wanna redeem
hit
themselves
watch.
as well.
Hi, Shiva. Today we shall hit watch. Hit watch FS, huh? Just kidding. Interesting match today. The first match. Interesting match. Yeah. They're gonna hate watch for us, bro. Useless coach. It's Rick. What's up? Welcome to stream, brother. We're gonna hate watch today. Welcome to the stream. Please do vote who you think is going to win or lose. Hate watch coming in. Yeah. No hate watch, love watch from me. You know I'm kidding, right? It's okay. Harvey told me to stream, so I'm streaming. Is Harvey here? Harvey is not here. I'm gonna. These guys are screaming right now.
ทีมที่จะไปเทียร์วันได้ก็น่าจะต้องพยายาม
Where's Harvey?
อัพของตัวเอง
Where's Harvey? Harvey is right now on a break. He's screaming right now.
負
Pat!
けないんで、まあ他のチームには絶対負けないですね。
They can't hear me also.
ตอนแรกบอกไปว่าฝ่ายต่างทีมคริปโตอีสปอร์ตวอลเลนแล้วก็จะพยายามสร้างปาฏิหาริย์ให้เกิดขึ้นให้ได้
주의로 할게요. 라고 하면 안 되나요? 잡으러 갈게요. 날아갈게요. 좀 그런가요?
はい、どうも皆さん、QT リーグの三田です。
MPTC from Sharper Esports. My role is Agile.
สวัสดีครับผมเซิร์ฟมาจากทีม
How about
โตอีสปอ
some
ร์ต
few words?
ได้กลับมาที่เวที VCT Pacific ครับผม
팀적으로
GE fighting.
바라던 목표가 이제 일부에서 다
What
같이
did you tell me
게임하는
before when I said I'm not going to
꾸준한
stream?
노력을 통해서 이제 성공을 했다고 생각하니까 뭔가
Bro, I need some drama. We need some drama. I think we play better when we have drama.
is playing. I was really happy.
He's showing some weird face.
A really long
That
time.
man screaming, hate watching through second monitor. No.
5年間
They are not allowed. They are not allowed to
本
watch.
当に私頑張っ
They are not
た
allowed to
上の
watch the
優
matches
勝だ
when
ったか
they
ら
are
すごく
scrimming.
嬉し
They are
か
not
った
allowed to do anything when they're scrimming.
ก็ไม่มีใครติดต่อมาครับ ถ้าจะมี
They're
ก็
not allowed.
มีแค่
Not allowed.
ฟอร์ดครับที่แบบติดต่อมาครับว่าเป็นไงบ้างอะไรอย่างงี้
Yo, Mr. Chiu, what's up, Mr.
ก็คิด
Biswas?
นะครับว่าโซนบ้าน
What's
เรา
up, bro?
VCT Pacific ครับเก่ง
I got
อยู่
my
แล้ว
lunch.
ก็
I got my lunch as well
แต่ว่า
ready.
มันก็เป็นซีซั่นที่มีอะไร
Got my
แปล
one.
กๆ
Oh,
อยู่นะครับ
got my
เช่นว่า
wants ready as well,
ทีม
guys.
โต
Got
มา
my
ใน
wants.
ทีมครับผม
Today we are going to. So whoever's new here, today we are going to sit and hate watch.
저도 그만큼 잘해진 것 같아가지고
We are going to sit and hate watch Mr. Frost.
이 KRX 선수들이 경험치가 되게
Unlucky, bro.
풍부해가지고 어려운 싸움이 될 것 같습니다.
좀 잘하는 팀이라고 생각하는데
Bro, I feel bad
요즘
yesterday.
성적보다는 저희가
By the way, I feel
충분히
bad
이길 수
yesterday
있다고
that RQ lost. Though.
In short, we just like here, but we're just better.
Why not co-stream with
ผม
Rusi
คิ
sir?
ดว่าทีมที่สู้ได้
I don't know, you didn't ask me.
ทีมครับ แต่ทีมที่เหลือก็อาจจะสู้ได้ไม่ยากสักเท่าไหร่
After
เสีย
scrim,
ดาย
how we
ที่ไม่ได้เจอ
cameo?
ฟูเซนเกมแรกครับก็คิดว่า
After
แมตช์
scrim,
ที่เราจะเจอฟูเซนน่าจะเป็นวินที่
the scrim gets over only after
ง่าย
what?
いいところはもう
The
ア
scrim.
イコンタクトだけでできるんで
What is he
本当に
doing?
いいところだなって思います
What was he doing?
그건 아닌 것 같긴 한데
After scrim, these guys. I mean, the stream will get over before
เป้า
the
หมาย
scrim.
ก็เข้าไปออฟให้ได้แล้วก็เป้าหมายต่อ
Bro, I
ไป
got-
ก็น่าจะ
I got so many
Bye bye,
fans,
Nike
by the way,
interview
guys. You wanna see one of
ก็
my
ทิ
fans?
ปโตนะครับผมจะเป็นทีม
I'll
แร
show
ก
you.
ที่มาจากเทียร์2แล้วสร้างประวัติศาสตร์ชนะทีมแล้วก็ไปแชมเปี้ยนครับ
시에스타 선수가
아.
되게 잘하는데 되게 잘하거든요. 다른 팀들은 다 긴장해야 될 것 같습니다. 서로 팀원들이랑 챔피언스 열심히 하고 있습니다.
QTD가
내 화면에 보이지 마소.
Barcelona. Oh. I got so much fan in life, bro. Gary, stop farting. RIP my ears. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. Today's matchup. Frost, the dictator.
It's
Frost the
day
Yell
2
Dictator.
of play-ins, and we got new walkout music for play-ins. I've noticed. And
Frost
we
the Yell
see two
Dictator today
challengers
match.
Teams already.
Hey
And
Gary,
we
if
got two
FS wins
more
today, will they get
debuting
any
here
championship
in
points for it? No, they
Pacific.
don't.
They will be playing
For play-ins,
against
you don't get
Full
championship
Sense, of
points.
course.
If you get
And,
championship
I'm
points
just
for
looking
play-ins,
to see
then
how Cruz is doing. All right.
I think we should have
He's
gone to
walking
play-ins.
out. Heard he had a little bit of a foot injury,
Was it
but
Pat?
he
Who?
seems to be okay.
Where?
Hobbling out, not in a
Pat
wheelchair
is
with a
sitting
little
there
bit
and
of,
doing
damage, maybe from
dictator.
all the losses recently.
Yeah, like, I think hobbling is an unfortunate
Yeah,
personification of Full Sense's group stage.
Who said
They have
only
looked
pros have
lucky
fans? I
so
also have
far.
fans.
And whoa, he's sleeping on
Yo,
it.
what
I
the
gotta say, something about these challengers
Yo,
teams
this
here in
guy's being
Pacific, they
racist.
got sass. All of
Yeah.
like
This guy's
onside
being
as well
racist.
yesterday. They come in with like really good energy here, really confident, and they're not playing it too humble.
I mean, it's easy to be in a good mood.
Thanks,
when
brothers,
you
for making
finally
sure. Yeah,
get
yeah,
to
yeah.
Play on the Pacific
If
stage.
if
That's what it
if
means to
Plains
be a
did have
Challengers team. You grind for the entire year.
champ
There are
points,
so
then
few
I think every
opportunities for you to
team
really
wants to
test
be
your
in
mettle on a stage like
Plains,
this.
huh?
So of course, QTD, they're going to be feeling the vibes. They're going to be trying to bring that same level of energy into the server today because they're on a little bit of a good run of form on land. Back-to-back wins over there in the Challengers Japan finals. We talked about
I know, right?
how that's a similar atmosphere. Lots of fans around. You know, it's a big stage. A lot of eyes on you.
Yo,
a
why
lot
that
of,
bald dude
you
look
know,
like me, bro? What the
pressure
fuck?
in that regard. So hopefully they can try to bring that same energy here to the Pacific stage. Because I got to be honest,
Oh, yo,
this
this
is not
coach
an
looks so
easy
Kung Fu
first
Master.
opponent
Hey,
by
bhai,
any
no,
stretch of the
no
imagination.
racism.
The upsets in the group stage have
No
led
racism.
to multiple international event attending teams being the teams that are in the play-ins here.
I do want to ask you guys, despite Full Sense's track record in stage 2, most of us did predict for Full Sense today.
They just have to bounce back.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to happen.
But for me, it's like we know how high their ceiling is. This is a team very capable of
By the way,
Valorant. I
guys,
think
yeah.
that last week against, you know, I think it was Gen G right there last game, and I don't think
Masala rice ऐसा लग रहा है ना?
stuff. I kind
Yo,
of feel
it's
like they were
Rich.
sitting on
Thank you for the 2 months,
Exactly.
brother.
So I don't think this team is as bad as the record shows, and I think they always have a bounce back towards the end of the year, so they've been given a second chance. I think that's why we're believing in them. But I will say, I think there's a bit of a pressure imbalance.
How
where
much
there is
points
no option
team
for Full
gets
Sense
in
to
stage and
to
playoffs?
not show up
Playoffs,
at this
only
point.
top
Otherwise,
4 I think
their
get
year
points.
will be done.
No,
They
top 5.
won't be going to champions.
We need to
The
come
pressure,
top
however,
3.
isn't really on QTD. I would say they're having a shot at tier 1, and they're not the favorites here. So if if they can embrace that underdog mentality, then I can definitely see them getting something done here.
Hello,
Yeah, potentially so. Be interesting to see how
What
the
the
first
hell is
map goes. We
Kuchipu?
talk about preparation.
What's
we
up,
talk
Simar,
about
my,
the ability
Canadian
for these
brother?
Challengers teams to reinvent themselves with the extra prep time that they have over a
You
full
saw
sense
NV
who
match?
struggled
No, I
in the
did not
group stage.
actually.
Up first here, we have the split pick
Probably
from
sleeping.
full sense, and we've seen them running that double senti slower
Do you
comp.
believe in
And once
Fnatic lower
again,
bracket
they
run?
will be running that. Now, Real Life said before we went into the interview he was expecting to play against
Yes.
something like this, or maybe a slower comp, but he has
Yes.
given full sense the defense first, interestingly.
That was
Yes.
their better half in that Gen G game, and that was
Next G match,
13-11 with no
20
timeouts from Frost there.
20
Yeah,
something.
interesting to see QTD
26
has
something.
reinvented their comp quite a bit here. They did not have a good game against Reject in the Challengers Japan Grand Final on this map in particular. The same for
Bro.
the second map, so you see a pretty big...
You know what? You know what? I need that EMA caster, bro. I need that EMA caster. Brrr, 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 brrr.
a little bit more kind of...
Did you see that part where you did slow mo? Did you see the part where you did slow mo? Bro, that was crazy, bro. How do I get that? Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. This one.
Getting to Yessi.
Listen to this.
Now it's ours in slow.
Getting to Yessi.
Now it's ours in slow motion.
Net trying to cover it up. He's gonna be nailed. Only out alive. But Cloud. He's gonna end it so fast.
Fuck. Don't you think that's crazy? Bro,
Big
we
streak that
need this in
haven't seen
Pacific,
for quite a
bro.
while. For full sets now.
Do you believe in GE upper bracket run? I always believe in GE,
Kind of
brother.
the story, but you really do hope.
How would
you see that,
top
like,
3
slight
guarantee us
uptick,
to
the slight
playoffs?
upswing,
I think in points.
Especially in that last game that they had against Gen G. Yeah, well, we'll see what QTD
I think in
can
points.
do today. If they can maybe surprise us all.
If
it will be a resurgent full sense
if
that gets underway here in the play-ins.
they don't
which
make
are
it out of
day number 2.
planes, NS.
Really do have a lot of questions, I think, still about full sense. I thought that the last maybe week or maybe couple of weeks did start to look a little bit better with this double Senti lineup. I know we have, very much been banging on about that throughout this season, but Premier's back on the deadlock again. I think she had a very good map of
Use again
the
first.
deadlock in that. He did.
What's up,
last series he played
Kappa?
against Gen G. So see if he can replicate that again.
Dude,
here
why is
today.
playing Deadlock again?
What QTD can do to potentially unsettle full sense on this stage.
13 last time for me, but also for QTD.
Maybe you're just running. No, he's a really good caster.
You know, they've changed their composition.
You have to see the other
specifically
casting he did.
on the Phoenix now on Raze. And
Next match
Messiah
interesting
as
hoga?
well
No,
on
I'm not
Sky,
watching
which
next match.
you
I
can
have
make some
only
arguments
one
here
match
and
in
there,
me,
but
bro.
Information
I
is
have
key
only
for
one match
now,
in me,
and they're
bro.
looking to set up B
But we'll
split.
make the best out of that one
Well,
match. Oh shit!
That's not the start you want. Jip Boys
Jad boy.
open
Oh,
it on
Jad.
to Margaret and Sephiroth also chiming in as well. It's a tough day at the office for QTD, but they do
Jit
manage to
boy.
run Kahlua down, and that's going to start to provide a bit of an
Oh,
avenue
shit.
back in towards this A
Kraus.
site. Now
Kraus.
it is going to be Cruz that's under a bit of pressure. He knows they're coming, and
Oh!
he's well prepared for that. Just decides to
Cruz
take
with
the
the
kill
big,
onto Kife, not
big,
even bothering
big
to try and
control.
deal with
Damn.
PKM and all of those shenanigans. So we find ourselves in a 2-on-2. Premier
Yo,
Jip Boys
hey,
to try and
Sky.
recover this round
Hey,
against
bete.
PKM and Messiah.
Spike planted out in the
Hey,
open,
bete.
possibly for Heaven as
Sky
well.
you.
But full
Oh,
sense,
oh.
doubling up together.
Oh,
this is gonna be tough.
Oh,
It's
I
really
mean,
this is gonna be
it's a
tough.
very, very deep position. I don't know that you're necessarily going to clear that as full sense.
Oh,
Ooh, it looks
wait,
like
we
they
tried
will
to clear
try
it.
to. Jip Boys does end up losing his life to Messiah, and now Primi knows he has to go on the chase. The time is of the essence for him. He's obviously,
Oh
at this
my
point, already
God.
lost the round by virtue of having
Hey,
to
why is
chase
that sound? What is
Messiah
that sound?
down
Hey,
there,
hey!
but also
Who's
gets
that
put
watching?
down. And QTD
You made sound?
will draw first
You made
blood
sound
in
just
this
now?
series.
Yeah, it's impressive. I mean,
Did you make
no
sound
signs
just
of
now?
nerves
Woo!
so far. I mean, having like a bit
Bro,
of
this guy hate
resistance, but
watching,
still
bro.
having the willingness to push down
This
stairs
guy hate
like
watching.
that.
Hey, Frost, he's hate watching.
Pivot from spawn over onto A site.
Yo, Sima,
Having
thank you for the
Messiah
15
hiding set
months.
events
Oh
as well.
my
I mean,
god.
definitely
God.
already pretty different from what they last showed.
Not gonna lie, Frost
in
will
that
play
game
Aspas on
against
Sage.
Reject in a Japanese Grand
Sage is
Final,
not a
but
bad option.
I'll continue to keep our eye on
Ninjana,
things
ding, ding,
because
ding, ding,
you
ding.
still see full sense.
Ninjana.
Which is the name of the game right now. Is still, I mean, having the utility, but this
Do
is
you and the
quite
team
clear
get
to
G
from Park
G
by
bundle for
PKM.
free? No.
Flash in as well, and he's just going to clear
Oh.
the corners. Yeah, good clearance coverage there from PKM.
Oh my
Angeran.
god. This is over, bro.
This is looking
Holy
pretty
shit.
good. QTD happily able to get themselves into that B site without too much difficulty. They
This looks tough, bro.
lose one.
This looks
Around
tough,
maybe going,
guys.
hunting a little bit too hard there for that final
It's
kill.
not looking right, guys.
Still probably
It's not looking right, guys.
2 more though, as long as I believe QT Dig doesn't lose
3, 2,
his second weapon.
1.
I think they'll still be pretty decent for potential bonus.
What, you guys have to pay for your own
Yeah,
bundle?
we'll go.
Obviously.
PKM looking pretty comfortable on the stage so far.
The
Very good
players,
start.
I think the players get the
6
one.
and
I
0
think the
for
players
him.
get the bundle though.
Obviously, job's going to get a little bit more difficult as we get into these gun rounds, but nice to see
There's
him getting
a-
some solid entries, feeling comfortable.
Actually, no,
confident
there is
to
a
push his
certain
way
limit
forward.
people get.
That's what you need to be doing on that Neon.
Oh,
And
just imagine
in
Cruz got
particular,
2 headshot there.
his round was a really
Are
nice
you a
recovery
platoon?
from him.
Yeah, sure enough. And he's one of those guys that you
It's
want to
outside,
watch
bro.
out for. Is the primary
Whoa,
duelist
whoa,
for the
whoa,
team as
whoa,
well. And
whoa,
one of those
whoa.
players similar to PTC,
They're
who have had
angry.
extensive, long career.
They're angry.
Waiting for this opportunity. So, a little bit
Wait, they're not
emotional as
Korean,
well,
they're
back to the
Japanese.
win, but
Oh.
right now, different hold coming out.
It's
from
Japanese,
Full
they're
Sense,
representing
Grab Net readied
Japanese.
up by Primi.
Huh? It's Japanese team.
Oh, just given a bit of an opportunity
So,
there by Sephiroth.
it's still
who was
Japanese.
thinking about
They are
taking
Indian
that duel,
team
perhaps
with
sort of
different nationalities. So
thought better of,
Indian.
but now that leaves Killua a little high and
Game
dry
lead.
over towards this A site, hoping
Oh.
to try and hold on. Does manage for the double. That is exactly what you need out of your anchor.
That was
and
the
allows
weirdest
time for Full
dog
Sense to
I
come
tried
across.
to
The spike's been dropped now. Primi's out in no man's land.
Yeah, this. Yeah,
Still
yeah.
win a couple of
This
duels
is-
in typical Primi fashion.
Let's go, FS.
Full Sense are gonna be on the board here.
It's like Varel.
immediately. First gun round.
Varel is
a
Japanese, bro.
resounding victory by the looks of things here. QTD obviously trying to get through with the bonus, but you drop around like that one. Full Sense they're going to feel some confidence off the back of that.
Yeah, I don't really blame
These tier 2
QT
teams
though.
playing
I mean,
surprising
the
well. Every
decisions
tier
that
2
they're
team plays
making,
good, bro.
Jordan, it's very fluid, very
Lot of
fast. They were tested a
lot
little
of
bit,
you
especially with the grab
you
net
guys
being
don't know
tossed out
that lot
towards
of
Mail, but instantly,
tier 1
like,
teams
it's
that
just
are in
clicking
franchise
for
play
the calls. It's so quick, like contact
with
play straight up
tier
through
2 teams.
off towards A heaven
A
into
lot.
sight. Of course, the one
Lot than you
difference
think
will
it.
be then
More than you
Killua,
think.
and also how fast Full Sense are able
Tier
to
2 teams are really
react
good.
to that as well. Just getting those rotations over with Primi as well to support. So not too bad, and the buy is still full.
Yo, Gary, what's
We'll
up?
have a
Long time
listen
no
in.
see. What's up, bro? What are you eating? Bro, it looks like
Maybe Cypher, yo guys, let's go A to A.
looks like masala rice, bro.
Careful, meant to A, but careful mid counter. We should fight. Aizen fast. 3, 2, 1.
Bro, they're talking English.
사람 밑에 있어.これグレイケル그래. No one here, no one here. Flash ban. 3, 2, 1.
Wait,
I go A main guys. I go A main. Okay, split kill. Split. 3, 2, 3, 2.
Oh, so-
Let's go. B7 contact I action and then war.
They're trying to set up the same.
Yo,
thing
they're talking
again. I
English.
mean, it's so quick with the 3-2-1 swings, instantly taking bits of space on towards an A crunch, but Killua
Oh.
alongside Sephiroth are here to
No,
hold
you're
down.
dead.
Yeah, and this position from Sephiroth just so unexpected. Easy kill for him. Perfect setup.
Okay,
Once again for
PKM,
Full
though.
Sense.
He's managed to take
Who
a
you're
bit
all
of
screaming right
space
now? Why the
towards
fuck would I say that?
B7, trying to call the
Salam
team
ho ja,
back
bhai.
over, but Full Sense
Kaun
are pushing
bolega?
out as well.
One
Kaun
forward's not
bolega?
gonna be
I'm
enough
screaming.
here
Oh
for
my
QTD,
god.
certainly
This is
not
over, bro.
when Chip Boys is able to double down there.
Never mind,
Messiah's
bro.
going to just try to salvage the
Hey,
situation.
time to
somewhat.
love
Chip
watch,
is
bro.
low, so if he chases him
Time
down,
to
he might
love
be able to
watch.
at least claim another kill, but
Not happening yet. What's not
turn
happening,
back
guys?
on his head, see if he can
Oh shit.
find anything that unfortunately will not go his way.
Yay,
It's always gonna be a
Frost.
tough ask, so 2 apiece here, and Full Sense, I think, really starting to kind of ease their way into this game. They're looking very comfortable, I have to say.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know about you, Jordan, but I'm really feeling this game right now. It's just super entertaining to watch Full Sense start to
Also, will G
go
bring
off like this as well. I
2026
mean, you can
champion
see how
special
quick
edition
QTD
jersey in
is
any
to play,
the other teams
this
do?
map, how much space they're taking, how quickly they're just going off from position to position, the mid-round calls, but Full Sense, if they're being this proactive, taking space off timings and recognizing what they need to do, it's gonna work out quite nicely right now. Grab net
Whoa, whoa!
as well.
Bro, bro!
Exchange of
Primi?
utility, but there's cover from Primi.
Very good cover from Primi. In fact, it's more than just that, a 3K, and Primi is looking like he is just having way too easy of a time right now.
미안해.
A 4K, and there is
Primi,
really
미안해.
nothing to be said on the behalf of QT Dig. You're starting to, I think at this point, get a little bit concerned. Full sense, it feels like the individuals online.
Primi, you're not supposed to go first.
For
Oh,
Primi
yes.
as well.
Oh, shit.
Makes it look so easy, and that's not the first time, right, that we've seen.
Why are you
a
crying,
couple
bro?
of cracks. I mean,
What
there's
the
that
fuck?
Chiu around as well.
Nice
We've
ace,
got a
bro.
2K over towards A Heaven. Jip Boy's had a 2K. You know, you're kind of starting to see these moments where
Oh,
it
you
feels like
crying, bro.
Full Sense are getting more than
You hate
just
watching
the
Peppers,
standard
huh?
one, and they're doing it pretty consistently, and they're doing it pretty easily. So
See
QTD
what this guy is
finding
saying
a way
to his
match
boss?
that firepower,
Fuck you.
Otherwise,
Huh?
this is going to be a map that is going to fall by the wayside pretty quick.
I like to see
Definitely
you
need to
going to Korean
feel
team
like
and saying
slow
fuck
things
you
down a bit. I mean,
to
they're
your
growing
boss.
fast, which I do kind of like.
I would like to see
Watching
that.
how Full Sense
I would like to see that.
It's a bit more slow, methodical, especially in the game against RQ.
Back to military service for you.
Kind of hampered them a little bit as well. QT Dig switching up the pace. You know, I thought that was a bit more of a test to Full Sense, but Full Sense are passing that test.
Good night,
with flying colors right now.
Varun.
They're taking
Wait,
forward
good night?
space. They are rotating very quickly.
Wait, why you say
They
good
know
night?
to, you know,
The fuck?
anti-flash a little bit, dodge positions, and like you got Primi just to support.
Absolutely,
and
my
obviously
guy,
still
for
shooting as
real.
well.
What a
You've got
what
all
insane
the
what?
ults, and there's
Bro,
so
what
much
the hell?
map control
Wait,
with
what
the
does that
number
even
of
mean?
trips that they've set up all
Is that
throughout,
Gona?
like,
Yeah, that's Gona.
Garage and A main. It's difficult for QT Dig to just try and bulldoze their way through
Bring him here.
positions,
Oh
even though
shit.
they are playing that.
They want to
double
kill you,
boost.
bro.
So I would like to see them, you know,
Calling for you, bro.
spend the boom bot a little bit, try to break down some of the trips, work around map presence a bit more before they
Let's go.
actually go in for the full commit. Because otherwise,
Prami.
Full Sense, unless, you know, somehow
Prami
one
and friends.
person's isolated and like they leak the side open, maybe QT Dig gets the plant from that point. But we haven't seen
More
that yet.
podcast than wins, by the way. Oh yeah. That's below the belt, huh? Let's not go there. That's below the belt, bro. No.
Possible
Fuck, it's
showstopper
hot
for
here,
Jip
bro.
Boys,
It's so
especially.
hot,
Keep
bro.
my eyes on that. Look at this as well. I mean,
Bro,
like
this
they're
game
just
get over at
relegating
2-0, bro. It's
B-side,
fucking
moving
hard,
it a
bro.
bit more open.
You listen
They've
to
got
this, listen to
trips,
this.
They've got sonic sensors.
That is
and
because there's a fan right
a
next
lot
to
of
me.
vision out from B Heaven as
I have
well,
two
so
fans that's pointing me
trying
right
to clear
now.
it out,
It's too hot.
but not seeing too much yet from QT Dig. Just a bit of garage presence, and Full Sense does not seem it doesn't bother them. It's just the same. Okay, Primi, maybe Annihilation. Jit Boy's in position as well, able to get out with Satchel. There he goes. Oh, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. He really needs to be traded down a little bit
Yeah, this
cleaner
is
there.
over.
The fact that he gets a 2-for-1 just makes life so difficult for QT Dig, and it's going to get worse as we start to see the investment coming through from
Why
Full
did he
Sense.
use two
Primi
ults?
and Sephiroth just both deciding to invest the ulti there to
Why
more or
did-
less
why did
ensure
this
this
one
round goes smoothly.
Planes came this year only, right? Yes.
Sire and Margaret are both isolated
No
as
AC,
well.
no AC in this room at least.
Yeah, this round's kind of more like
Gonna
what's
best
something rough?
G rep with
Sandpaper,
4-letter
shark skin.
name starting with G.
Uh,
Best G rep
gonna be
with
difficult for
4-letter
QT
name
Dig either
starting
way.
with G. You mother!
Even though they do have Margaret on alert,
Hey,
sometimes
6, you're
it
fired.
just, like hasn't really had the time to be able to
6, you're fired.
find impact off of it. They're gonna get a plan.
You sure you don't know any other fellow who's the best G rep with 4-letter name starting with G?
Messiah can't conjure anything
You
either.
sure?
Wow. I thought
What's
Cruz
more
was
hot, Gary Dada?
a little bit physically
I know I'm hot, dude.
disabled
That's why.
today.
That's why my
Maybe
body
it's
needs to
just
cool
his
down.
foot. He's playing pretty darn well. I mean, it's not just the kills.
Hey,
you know,
what's up,
of course,
Abik?
Primi and Jit Boys
Welcome
as
to
well,
stream,
but
brother.
look at that star, the smoke. Like,
Yeah,
there was
6,
a
you're fired,
grab
bro.
while outside
I
of it
would
just
like
block off
to
Margaret's
hand in your
path, and
you
Margaret
hand in your
obviously wasn't
resignation,
gonna
bro.
try to push back off towards the top of heaven. You just spotted
Huh?
like an entire firing squad there. So, non-stop for Full Sense. And we need to see QTD provide some resistance now, but the setup.
If you answer correctly, you'll be unfired, bro.
Quite,
Tell me. Who is that
Trevor's,
guy who would
you
start
got
with letter
4
G
rifles, light shields.
and has 4-letter in
Trying to
his
conjure
name?
up.
Either he's the bestest.
An off-out in the hands of Jip Boy, so that changes things up as well. Kahlua, oh, he can't quite double down this
They
time,
keep
but
going
Primi is
against
there
Primi, bro.
to exchange that frag.
They
and
keep going
once
against
again,
Primi.
one
Brother,
by
you're
one,
not winning against
QTD,
Primi, brother.
They tried to challenge Primi and they just continue to fall. Eventually, Margaret will bring one down, but numbers deficit again
no.
here for QT Dig. They are not finding favorable duels. It just shows the experience of the Full Sense guys as well.
Hey, you guys are not winning against these 3,
Similar
bro, in
career
FS,
lengths
bro.
at
Chill,
some
bro.
points as well.
Now see
impossible for
Sephiroth.
QTD,
He's
though,
a
just yet. I
man.
mean,
He's
they
a
can get the
man.
spike down.
Sephiroth.
Obviously, going to take a bit of time before the smoke comes
Sephiroth.
back up for Kippe.
He's a man. He's a
Chooses
man.
to block off
Sephiroth.
screens instead, so maybe trying to anchor down from the site while Margaret plays a separate.
Look at that one
angle
bullet.
off towards
Sephiroth is
ramp.
going to hit this guy. I'm going to send him to the
Fights,
Netherlands.
though, and this
Watch.
showstopper
Oh, shit.
scares me a bit.
Jitboy also going to get sent to the next realm. Watch.
See if it actually pays off. He
Never
spots a
mind.
target.
Huh?
Somehow it doesn't connect.
It connects, but
Hold on for a minute here. Margaret
what?
maybe starting to come online. Doesn't quite manage to calibrate onto Sephiroth. So we're down to just Kippe, who is quite low on
You
HP.
spam the
Cruz has
screen
got
and
the
kill
op
him.
in hand though. Doesn't matter when. Do you have the op in hand? Am I just going
yo, what was
crazy?
that ult, bro?
No,
Oh,
I-
Rosa.
He swapped it?
Yeah, I must have stopped
I was thinking I've been gaslit.
Why you hate watching, Gary?
Like
No,
to.
no, no. I'm
That's
not hate
what
watching.
matters
I'm trying to
at the end of the
see.
day.
I'm trying to
Exactly.
check if that curse
Still,
is
though,
real,
I mean,
but it's
sometimes
not.
I swear, this game.
Not
Maybe
real.
it's the UI a little bit as
You're
well.
a Ferky.
Delayed that it didn't show that he'd picked up a gun.
You're
Could be,
a
could be.
freak.
But, I mean, it's like the showstopper. Like, that looked like bang on. Come on.
Where did that go? I wonder if we'll see it on the replay. No, we
Must
won't.
have blown past Kippe a little bit, but nonetheless, decent shots from Margaret still. But yeah, the round is the round, and that's, again, like, they're trying to go a little bit faster. The From the Shadows, like, a neat little attempt at a distraction. But
Yurl
that
or
doesn't
Fikr?
faze players like Killua or Primi. These guys are just so good right now. And they're playing a little bit further back, trying to get some spams in. QTD
Oh, they
just
actually
insane
tried
rinse and repeat
Heaven again.
strategy all the way through. You run
Knowing
with
that
his own
Premi is going to be
showstopper,
there
and that's
because they
already
have
being read by
showstopper.
Full Sense.
Yeah, they're just happy to give this side actually. So it is a wasted ulti in a sense.
You have done that for QTD
invested
because they were
as
one man
well.
down. Why would I do that for?
QTD really looking to try and put this round together. It's about the best looking round they've had, at least in the gun rounds. Spike down, pit up, side control, 5 on 5. This is one that is very winnable for QTD.
Seekers could help against the pit.
The thing only works when one follows up.
Good investment from Kalua.
ahead.
Let's see if it ends up paying off. You get the paint shells through as
Oh
well,
my
but
God.
Yuran happy
Oh my
to just wait
God.
and chill. A flash in his
Oh
face now.
my
Boombot to try
God.
and push those players back
Oh
out as
my
well.
God, what are
Chip
you
was even claiming a kill
doing?
with it. Messiah's found the double. It might
Yo,
not be enough
QTD,
though,
what are you
as
doing?
Full Sense are still finding what they need on the way in. Good damage onto Killua, but now it's all peak AM and he can't
Oh, they
get
can't
it
defuse.
done. At least in terms of the kills, but hey, he wins the round.
QTD,
No time for
what
Full
are you
Sense, so
doing?
QTD get
Who are you
themselves a
supporting?
third.
I'm supporting. I'm supporting whichever plays better. Whichever team
So
plays better.
no entry allowed for Full Sense.
Badao.
A little brief
Some people
moment
saying
for
badao. Some
QT
people
Dig
saying
to
badao. Take it, badao.
Think up the next rounds.
Let me know if
I
it's
mean, both
okay.
teams played admirably well here. Just having the Cosmic Divide, the flashes, the boom bot that actually takes Margaret out of commission as well.
Why are you guys nervous? Yeah. I mean, the first.
It certainly
Come on.
has been explosive and fun, but you still want
It's
to
not
see
like they
QT
play
Dig
every day in. Oh,
square up with some more rounds. They're trying a different avenue.
it's
of
not like they
approach
play
this
every day
time.
on
Be split.
the stage, huh?
Oh, Yuran just gets run over by Cruz. Still the attempt into this B
Oh
side.
no,
It's gone well.
Prami
Primi missed
got
a couple of shots.
prammed.
PKM
Oh no,
is missing
PKM.
nothing. QT Dig starting
He
to
tried to
come back
TP on
into their
top.
own.
He tried to TP on top.
Oh, Full Sense tries to put
Oh,
together their own
no.
3v4 retake.
Don't want to be losing a pick to this op.
Yeah, he's supporting Valorant when G is not
Mistake
playing.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
QT Dig Messiah.
Oh, what
That's
a
a
shot
nice
rate, bro.
shot onto Jip, boys.
That guy got
He was the only
deleted,
one
bro.
with Util too.
Does bring Margaret's position
Oh,
into question
shot.
as he was spotted out as well. But when you're finding these kills
Oh,
as easily
shot.
as you are, QT Dig are going
Not
to have
bad, not
no
bad.
problem
Looking
getting
good,
through
looking
that
good.
round. 5-4 the lead still for Full Sense, but QT Dig are on the comeback.
Wow, these guys are just unlike some of the other
Five
challengers teams that we've witnessed.
Five rounds
and,
for-
you know, onshine a little bit.
5 rounds for
Sharper,
FS.
you know, that's a different thing as
With
well.
this comp,
we
5
forget
rounds for
Sunset,
FS.
but these guys are
They
just
should be getting more rounds
playing
than that.
carefree. They're just running and sprinting into sites, but the one difference this time around was Margaret marching his way up into middle, which brought enough of the attention away. So there was
Going to
no
be very
one
hard,
from
though.
B Heaven trying to hold down the site, which permitted QT Dig entry. Now they're changing things up once again. 2 players up middle. Of course, one of them being Margaret again. Full Sense have the right stack on the right site.
Deadlock overused? I still
Back here for
think
QT Dig.
FS
They can break their way into the B side, seeing as it was so successful last time around.
FS
Again, it is
lineup
Cruz and
is
Primmy's
good,
that
but
gonna have to try and defend this site.
I don't know how they're
Dropping
not making it
down
work
to
though.
back Cruz up, but losing the life to Kipe. It's Messiah again as well into that kill feed. Unfortunately, not enough done this time by QT Dig. Jib Boys will finish it off. Run not long for this world. 6-4. QT Dig not able to break it open this time.
Definitely not. Full Sense just add that extra layer now. Aware of Margaret's attempts.
I
but
guess
they
Primi
have
doesn't.
4, if not 3 players on towards
I
the
guess
B
Primi
side.
doesn't like playing.
And everything just
Raze,
it looks
so-
like it's going according to Frost's plan.
Deadlock
You
is a
can
good
see the
pick for
vision,
Primi.
right? Like you see the fast lane coming out, you know PKM's just trying to get entry, create space for his team on the B side. He tosses, Primi tosses the grab net
He's
in,
here.
and instantly tries to
What the
play
fuck?
around that position, the position of the pillar instead. So being able to play for kills
Loki,
around
race
those
this now?
covers certainly changes things up. Full Sense tries to
Loki,
stay
race
ahead of
this
the
now?
game by stacking up on the A side this time. And we'll see if QT Dig does
Okay.
any form of
They
commitment.
pocketed him in
Sephiroth playing a
Heaven,
bit
but
more passive to allow himself
Heaven
that
they
speed
always
if
been
needed.
playing. What a shot!
Sharp shot from Margaret, but
Holy shit, what
not
a
able
shot.
to double down.
There are 4 people here, bro. What the
So 1
fuck?
for 1. Saya's looking to clear out middle. Doing a pretty good job of it. Nice and quickly through the map right here. QT Dig, Uran and Messiah starting to put a little bit of pressure actually onto that B site. They were down by
Yo!
Garage a little earlier
What
on.
the hell?
Oh, awkward spray from Messiah. Can't quite land that final shot that he needed.
Wait, what? What is QTD doing?
Heals coming
Shit.
through. So numbers advantage once more for Full Sense. They're a little bit worried about Heaven or Stairs.
Oh,
Still
shot.
going down. But in that meanwhile, losing players. Kilua trading out Primi.
Very bad played
position,
by.
well
Very bad
noted.
play by QTD.
So Full Sense will claim
Very
themselves
bad
another
play,
again.
QTD.
It's been a couple of moments here for QT Dig where they've looked pretty good.
Why-
but
why
by and
is
large,
one
it
guy
does feel like
here?
this one is pretty comfortable at the moment for Full Sense.
What is happening here?
For sure.
Very spread
Yeah.
out for no reason.
I mean, this is what I meant because they do get tested at
You,
times.
if you're standing there,
and
you
do
better
see,
get
you know,
resources,
little
bro.
moments with kills, Margaret trying to lurk somewhere else on the
This
map.
is stupid.
But judging by how Full Sense had their players positioned, like
This is stupid
round
as well.
to
You
round,
could have just-
Sephiroth was very far
If
back.
you have slide
you
and
could already
stun,
tell
no, you don't have stun.
Full
So
Sense
if you have
weren't
slide,
afraid if the hit did eventually
jiggle
come
pick and
towards
run
the
away,
B
bro.
side. If it
If
was
you're trying
A,
to
then
check
they
that
had
up
so
front.
many players to support. If it was B, Sephiroth is playing for his life. He just gets out of sight and backs up, regroups with the rest of the
Oh, don't tell
team,
me he's gonna
does at
use all
least
his
find
strength.
one in the process, which just helps with numbers advantage. And in every single one of these rounds, Full Sense will work off with some form of numbers advantage. So QT Dig needing to do, or at least, again, creating a bit more pressure now. BKM.
Oh, looking forward,
Oh
but
my god.
very
This is
awkward.
why. This is why
A
it's really
whole
good to
lot
have.
of nothing, unfortunately, and so in the end, QT
Deadlock.
Dig gonna have to go for
It's
plan
not
B,
working
which is
that
actually
much
the B
for
side.
FS,
A little bit
but
of a creep out, little contact play here.
Deadlock's
It's not
a
a
really
bad
good
shout
pick
at all. It's got them
for,
some space. Plays in
do
a
you
good
have
position as
flash?
well.
Yeah, play like that. Turn.
Set up below as
There's
well.
nobody in CT. You got
QT Dig
your
with
boom
a
bot to clear that.
pretty decent post plan
You
here.
got flash.
Snakebite's going to go forward. That's going to try and
Hold the
disrupt
flash.
this retake attempt from Full Sense.
Don't
And a smoke
smoke.
down now as well.
Chip Boys will vault if he gets one kill.
Cosmic
is
Divide though for Full
Oh,
Sense.
they use.
Cutting the site in half, and Kipe with a bit of work to
Oh,
do
yeah,
here. Just going to be
flash.
swung by multiple. Messiah again continuing to have a bit of an impact, even if it is only with that stinger. QT Dig are making Full Sense really work for this round. Messiah's found himself another. I don't know how he keeps managing to do it. Eventually does get brought down, but time is becoming a real factor. Primi! You thought he was out of bullets, he might not
Oh, he's
get it
out of-
done
he's
anyway.
out of
Oh, he's
bullets.
got to reload! There's no time for the defuse here. It's a messy round, a very messy round. But QT Dig bring Full Sense back down to their level, and they managed to grab that final round of the half. So 7-5. It's not terrible.
Because you don't want to risk that
A little
much
bit whimsical.
firepower just to make space
Could-
with 50
could have
free
been an
chance to
8-4.
die rather than a
But in this one,
space by trading a duel.
do I want to say it? Yeah, it honestly does look a little bit like
Maybe he's
Cruz's
good
own
with
Cosmic
games, so the plan
Divide
is to
worked
keep him
against the
alone,
team
hold, push, or
because
defense
of
and attack, and he can
Messiah's
take-
position
No.
right underneath Heaven.
I get it.
Just jiggling back
Jibba
and
is
forth.
not
No
that
one can
bad
get a
as well.
clear shot, and even around the spike, like Primi had to try to clear the corner with a shorty, but his opponents did well to evade.
But
So
Deadlock is a
it's
good
back
pick.
and forth. It's really fast.
7
QT Dig
rounds.
do pretty darn well to just try to
Could have gotten
you know,
more, I
toss
think.
some distractions at Full Sense,
buy their attention, bait their
408
attention away, and then go in with hits
ACS.
onto sights. And in that round, it worked because it was all over the place. Initially, it felt like A with PKM, and then it hit
Yo.
onto B, and no one was close
What is
by
that in
enough
the
for a
background?
fast
Holy
flood.
shit.
So not too
Nice
bad
camera.
from both sides, but now that we're then swapping over onto full sense with their double sentinel on the attack, like this really comes down to, again, like Jit Boys, Killua, they need to be able to get the sites open for the team and then come in and set up post-plan.
Yeah, halftime break. I don't know that either team is necessarily super stoked about that first half. I think Full Sense will feel
Who
like
is
they probably
supporting?
would have got a little more out of it. QTD.
Bro, there's a lot of
It took a little too long for them to really come online after grabbing that
supporters,
pistol.
huh?
So
QTD.
improvements can be made, but
QTD,
certainly
okay,
a
happy.
stable position for
There are a
both
lot of
going into this
QTD
second half.
supporters.
I think you can
Hello,
very much play
did
from
you get
a
AC?
7-5
No.
scoreline, whichever side
What's
you
up,
want
Messi?
for.
I have something
I
for
just
you.
like that QT are fired up. You know, you see these rounds, they're not shaken by the little 5-round win streak that Full Sense had. And here they go, a bit of information with the Boombot. Full Sense undeterred will continue to press forward with the full team.
Oh my god, they just entered like that?
Quickly, Paranoia is going to connect onto him.
What?
Round's going to be good for 2 on the initial hold, and that will send Full Sense packing.
Huh? I didn't understand this
Interested
round.
in trying to continue the hit into the
Do you
B-side.
only support you, QT?
Can't any longer. Duelist gone as well. At least a weapon retrieved. So all the ghosts. What's QT Dig gonna consider though? They're not moving. Still a little bit.
Yes,
more
everyone
passive,
likes
trying to work
cuties.
with the numbers
Man,
that they
just
do
type
have.
just for that, bro. There's Gautam, just
long as
type just
PKM
for
doesn't
that,
fall
bro.
too early,
I'm just kidding, Fucking
still
hell.
could be a decent
Hey guys,
shout
do you have
of a
low
round.
watching? Does Rishi Sir still you're watching? No, not really.
And he's playing towards vents.
All low IQ people go there.
Alright, so there's just gonna be
All
a
high
4v3
IQ people come
retake.
here. People who which don't have delusions go there.
That said, Full Sense
I
have
mean,
been given
people
a
who
lot
have
of space over
delusions go there.
today.
People who have your raw
Yeah.
facts come here
Primi and Kalu are
about
alive.
the
They've
gameplay.
been fragging pretty well on this map.
That's what you would want to think about,
This
Jordan.
fucking run.
You have
I'm
the
just
space,
hyping you guys up,
you
bro.
get the spike in. Primi sets up with, you know, barrier mash, GravNet position.
I think it's interesting what they've done here. They're almost kind of baiting
faking it, yeah.
that they haven't made this push by putting the barrier mesh in that position.
Brother, wait for your team, brother.
Full Sense bring it back to a 3-on-3. Job's going to get a little bit more difficult here for QT Dig on the retake. Flash out there from Asai to try to get them into the side, but they really haven't got a whole lot of space at all. Primi up close and personal. Again, looking for this duel against Yoran. Kalua and Cruz have connected, and so too Primi. Everybody getting a piece of the pie there.
Wait for your
Headshots
team to
all
peek.
across the board for Full Sense. They will take the second half pistol.
Is that
And that's
big guy
one
behind you?
pistols to each team. What a lovely
Is that
little
big guy
idea. I
behind
mean,
you?
you've
Who
seen
the fuck
teams
is the
like
big guy?
Barrel pull off walls like these before.
No one's bigger than me.
It doesn't seem like it really affected QT Dig too much. Ultimately, it was just this position where Primi and Gang played forward off towards the back of Spawn. Landing their shots as well definitely helps out. And there was always a situation where, you know, maybe Killua goes down, but then Primi and the rest of them would have been able to route back.
Oh,
towards
they
the top.
actually
They have
fucking
any-
got him all the way there?
Yeah, Margaret. just gonna
That's a
back
far
it up.
missing.
Full Sense put a little bit of early pressure on B, but they're not committing to it.
Just a bit of information.
Whoa.
Well,
What a
as soon
shot.
as you lurk down, Full Sense now have a question
Yo,
to
yo, yo,
answer
yo,
as
yo,
to
yo, 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 yo.
so move themselves back off to A or continue to fight over here towards B. That fight is coming to them whether they want it
separated
or
again.
not.
Guys.
Primi in the meanwhile has scaled. He's got the spike in hand, or Kalua's got the spike next to him, I should say. Either way, they're committed to the B site now, that's for sure.
This team likes to
That'll be a
separate
good
a lot,
choice
huh?
in the end, as they do manage to dislodge most of QT Dig, and it is just PKM now on that rotate through.
It is PKM though. Decently sharp.
How do you guys
These
hire
isolated
analyst?
duels.
We tell him
Sheriff
hire
to do it
T.
as well.
We tell him analyze.
And nothing's impossible with the Sheriff in hand, but
And then he analyze and then he hire.
3 against Full Sense right now feels a bit of a tough ask.
What?
There's the first. See if this starts
My boy
to
already
get any more
sliding,
interesting.
bro.
He's
No.
found himself a rifle as well,
Oh
trying to
my
draw out the
God.
peaks, but
Wait,
it's his timing wrong, and Cruz will put him down 9-5. Full Sense to
Hey,
convert.
FS. No, ayya. Good FS. Ayya, no.
Yeah.
Man is shouting there, ayya and shit.
Handful of casualties.
So bonus still going to be affected, but not
People, a
too
lot
bad
of
for
people
both
thought we'll
sides
do a
just
lot
to
of
be
hate
able to
watching today,
play
but no
around
hate
it.
watching, guys.
Thinking about the
I'm
next
watching
rounds,
it.
though, I mean, still seeing full sense. It's like worrisome
Fuck,
or
it's hot.
tough, Jordan, because like you're
It's hot,
wondering
bro.
how QTD
It's
play.
hot,
You see
bro.
them having the tendencies to push out and take forward control sometimes, and that's going to be a bit tricky to work around.
It's
which is
hard,
why Jit
bro.
Boys
Fucking hard,
will look to shut down early boom bots and things like that.
dying, bro.
Holding Garage for now.
No, I really want to know
Previously
how
was
is
Sephiroth the
analyst
solo
different
lurk.
from coach.
Flash out. Messiah's going to be tested here. Good for the first, not quite the second, but 1 for 1.
Let me tell you how to do it.
Worse. He's done a bit of extra damage over there onto Primi as well. I think that might get healed up by Killua at some point in this round. Has been looks of things.
Much more defensive positions being held. So this is a bit of macro work by Cruz, as I was alluding to. I mean, Sephiroth.
But did you notice
previously
that
a solo lurk on A side? Perhaps QTD wouldn't expect that. Suddenly it's a
FS
4
comp
stack,
is getting
but
better though. Each
with
game.
more defensive positions, they've managed to hold certain spots with off angles, and now just trying to work off of information or delay.
Over here.
Full sense though, just barreling forward still, bit by bit into B site.
Yeah, this is what you're going to see from Full Sense. Pretty slow play. That's a nice shot though from Uran. Full Sense now maybe in a bit of trouble with the time available to them. They're going to still try and make their way into this B site. Imperative that Killua hits that opener. But they still got to find themselves another one. Kippe at the back of site. Easy kill.
What?
You think it won't be. Primi has to get the trade, now has to scramble for that spike. Meanwhile, Sephiroth covering off at the flank. Just Margaret left alive. They're going to try and bait him into the fight initially. The plan going down here from Primi.
Oh, shot!
Not quite denied, but Margaret gets 2. And you have to question, why have they decided to
Margaret
plan
bola
open?
badla.
I think they had no choice. Worried
Primi
about
20
the time,
22
the snake
kills,
bite.
man.
What a toss by Margaret.
Primi
That was
22
truly one of
kills,
those
man.
rounds down to a hair, and it just comes
22,
off really neatly. He landed the flick first,
New
and then
round
got
for
the next
Fnatic.
one.
And just like that,
Just
to
a little
follow
bit
up,
of a snake
Fnatic
bite
running
DK
rings around Giant X here.
He's getting to Yessi.
Too bad on the hold from QT Dig. They work off delay, they bait back
what the fuck
position
just
bit by bit. I mean, I thought this round was done once Sephiroth had that kill, but look at that. The snake bite. Timer was down like 7, maybe 5 seconds. I think it's about 4 to plant.
Round really falls apart when Kippe actually gets that kill at the backside. But anyway, that's by the by. We've got Full Sense to listen into, so let's hear how they're going.
It is. หน้าบอมเลยคิวไปบีทันโดนตีได้เลยคิวมันอยู่เฮเว่นเยอะเดี๋ยวเข้าไปวางให้หน่อยเดี๋ยวคุณโลรอมันฝันนะคุมไม่หน่อยรอมันฝันไปฝันเพื่อนวางเปิดเฮเว่นด้วยตันไป
Oh, nice.
สกายออกมาแล้ว
Nice.
เฮ้ยเชื่อเลยตัด
Nice try.
Oh man, nice try. But
Wait,
that's
why is the
QT Dig.
caster
Like,
copying
they're
me? What the
just
fuck?
Unafraid, still doing the same things and just trying to go in fast, but Full
The
Sense were a
caster
little
just
bit
copied
quicker
what I
this
said,
time,
bro.
had
What
the
the
full
fuck?
B commit. And with information that Full Sense gained, you know, they tried to work off the Annihilation, but off the top of rafters, unable to find the shot. Primi just still able
see.
Jit Boys able to get it down at the end, so it's these
Yo,
little
why
rounds
this fella has so
around
many
things.
stars
They
in
might
his
have
face?
started
What the
off this
fuck?
second half 7-5, but Full Sense definitely have built up a lead now, and if this doesn't get stemmed soon, it's going to be tough for QT Dig to stage a comeback.
100%. This is the round to do it in. PKM up in hand. That's the change up from QT Dig. Rifles across the board. They've got enough to work with. Giving up a little bit of mid-space, and Margaret just deleted. Fearless entry from Primi. Now puts PKM under pressure. He knows that he's being pushed from multiple directions, and a showstopper also invested here from Jit Boys is going to send him all the way back. No connection, but it does buy the space for Full Sense that they need to get the plant down.
Loving it. Sonic sensors now placed as well. Sephiroth lurking, finds
They're
value.
missing a lot of shots.
I know.
No success there from Messiah. Job gets even tougher here for QT Dig as they try to filter their way into the site, but it feels a little
No, go next, go next.
discombobulated. You know, they're going one by one.
Stars are pimple
Full
patches,
Sense
I think.
making
Probably.
Pretty easy work happen here on Split.
And they're on the hunt as well. Primi skulking right behind.
Last player standing. Flawless.
And he finds them both. Oh boy.
Bro
This
just
combobulator
jumped.
is right, Jordan. Oh
Bro
my
didn't care.
goodness.
He
Shell
just
shot.
jumped, sat down and picked like CS. Bro.
Everything as well. I mean,
That not
not
too with an
entirely
not
sure
with an
how
op.
to get themselves
That
back
not with
in.
an op, with a fucking.
But this is what happens.
Phantom!
You know, sense round to round. Suddenly you're seeing them
What
just,
the hell?
I don't want to just say aggression, but it's like so much conditioning with how they're going from different positions.
What the hell?
And then suddenly it's kill off, pop flash, Primi swing out towards middle. Margaret just has no idea how to contend with that.
My eyes are burning, bro.
And
Holy
Euron
crap.
was like praying for a showstopper in that little retake moment. Does come up with it for this round, but the economy's definitely broken now. And kills being collected upon by Chit Boys. This map could be done.
Oh, Messiah can't get anything done either up close and personal there on A, and I think you're right, Quack. I think at this point, Full Sense are just looking way too comfortable, way too clean.
Welcome to
QTD
franchise,
have not
brother.
done enough to account for themselves here on Split.
Welcome to the franchise league. Holy
Margaret last man
crap.
standing. 1v5 with the Sheriff. It's just not happening
But
today.
I think QT is being a little bit
Might give
nervous.
him a bit of a chance at an extra kill in here or there, and it, okay, does come across for one, but again, how much can you really draw from that? Probably not a whole lot for QT Dig.
Maybe. You know, 1 kill and a death, 2 all points. He just got, like, just nice. Had his Viper's Pit for the this next round. So we'll see if they can maybe
Yo, why is everyone
try
jump
and
picking
set
like
their
that?
best to like build something
Just
up with
because
all
one
the
guy
ults
did
that
it,
they
everyone
have.
jump picking like that. What
They
the
have a
fuck?
showstopper as well to Euron. It's definitely going to be tough, though. I mean, it's going to take a Herculean effort. I learned a new word. 6 more rounds just to push things into OT.
You have 4, almost 5 ultis online here for QT Dig. You've got the buy that you want as well. If it's going to happen anywhere, it should be here, but maybe not if you're going to lose Kipe like that. Euron has to invest the
Not able
showstopper
to
to trade
shoot,
that down. It's probably not an
Omen is
even
not able to
trade
shoot.
as far as QT
Probably
Dig
too
are
nervous, I
concerned,
guess.
even though it's a 1-for-1. Sephiroth might have been spotted there. PKM ready. Just goes out a little ahead of the rest of the team, and this could still get a little bit awkward. Full Sense pushing their way in Margaret's direction. He's going to be pushed away by that barrier mesh. Has at least been able to cross to defend towards the side. Full Sense, though.
He crossed
call to
it
go back
and
towards
then,
B.
oh, that wall. Oh, no, 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 no.
They will. Lua certainly won't.
Oh, wait, what?
Euron gets 2. And QT Dig actually looking good to maybe hold on for at least another round. 12-7. Keeping it alive for the moment.
Yeah, and still holding on to that Viper's Pit as well. That is lovely work by PKM on that op, as well as Euron. Instant reaction against Shitboy, spots out no info, comms to the team that there could be a B hit coming, and then he just continues to push in towards market and bottom mid, like what? Former Zeta Division player comes back in here. I mean, he certainly has a statement to make. Still needs 5 more rounds though with the rest of the team, and this op could start to be a bit of a
Please do not lose the game without using ult. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Now the one-way smoke though, that's the main thing, so that's some extra info for QT Dig. A bit more of a responsibility for Sephiroth once again. He does dodge a Trailblazer for now though, but Full Sense now, scaling up middle, tries to
Why
crack
is there
things
3
open.
people there when the Viper,
Force
when you
QT
guys
Dig
have
to
Viper
think.
Pit?
Could be another good pivot over to the B side here. Just the 2 players to defend there, and it's going to take a very long time for these QT Dig players to rotate across. Primi, oh, did he actually catch him? He did. I didn't think that was going to connect, but apparently it has. Now Cosmic Divide goes down, and that is a very tough site to retake here for
This is why I said,
QT Dig.
do
It's a very bad
not,
position from Primi. It's just
do
so cheeky
not,
sitting around the corner of that
do
wall,
not.
clamped down.
He sets up the trap outside the Cosmic Divide too.
Oh, Jib Boys for another one onto
Without
Messiah.
your
It's PKM
ulti,
down as
lose
well.
the game.
Slowly but surely, this is falling apart for QT Dig. Primi wants to finish it off right here and now. Sephiroth also thinking about it, tries to take the fight against Margaret. It won't quite work out for him, but Margaret was not long for this world, and nor were QT Dig. On the first map of this series, Full Sense finding themselves feeling pretty comfortable.
Couldn't agree more. Oh man, 13-7. And there was not much that QT Dig could do in
so
this
bad.
second half. I mean, of all the halves where
Full Sense really started to come alive and was on the attack, and you really start to see more of their ideas shine through. Like, this is what they were kind of keeping in their pockets all throughout the group stage, like Cosmic Divide.
Because the Paper Rex fans are probably like just, you know, glory hunting. They're just like a lot of them. Like if Paper Rex weren't good, they wouldn't support Paper Rex. You know?
That's true.
Like FNS, right? Like if Paper X was shit, FNS wouldn't give a fuck about Paper X anymore. So
that's true.
Space, Ara coming with the ult. He goes a brrr. Let's see if he can get any kill or just a space. Fire. Not gonna let him. Down. He shuts him down. There is no brrr anymore. Boaster is gonna get just in a second one for Fire. Every single piece of mobile is perfect from Fnatic. No chance for them. 3K from Fire and only Flickless alive. Not gonna be enough. It's so flawless for Fnatic.
Well, there you go. Revert back to that composure I was talking about earlier.
Basing is going on. We see Fire getting the space, going through it with the brrr. He's gonna get the first one. Kaya perfect into Jesse. 5v3. The plan can be taken. They have all the space. They only need a bit more net holding, trying to shoot through the smoke. He tried it out, but he's gonna get hit. And now on a slow motion, he can.
It's just so over.
Shut up, bro. Who asked you to talk?
On a slow motion, he can.
It's just so over.
क्या टाइमिंग में बात किया भाई Shut the fuck up, boy. Boy, I have nothing, nobody love, aim, dedication. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, how many teams is he going to, bro? I have nothing to say.
リプレイちょっとが俺もやっとこう。あ、そうね。録画開始。いいっすか。はい。はいよ。いきますね。
Bro, how much time you should have in life to do this, bro?
あ、やばい。やばい。
My ears. What the fuck? Do reaction time test. What the fuck was that? Yo, what the fuck? Oh. Gang gang. Uncle just pre-fired. No. What do you mean? Unk cannot pre-fire. Height 127 max. Bro, my eyes are hurting. I cannot stare like that for long, bro. I become old. My eyes, like, it's not only because of that, it's my beautiful fan that's burning my eyes. So I can't keep it open for long. Jose, can you do me a favor? Can you get me this from the fridge? There is.
We have extra.
Yeah, it's there. Ah, what is next map? Havan. Wait, Split was picked by FS? How many times they picked it? Their pick rate. Wait, what? Oh, this is for this map. QTD has 78% pick rate in Heaven. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? Bro, as soon as he opened the door, it feels so cold. Oh, Shibal. As soon as he opened the door, it's so cold, bro. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I don't need to do this. Minus 21 MS? Yeah, but I was not pre-firing it though. I'm generally playing good. Thank you, brother. Is there water? Thank you. Oh yeah, baby. But it went off. More? I don't have more water.
I think this is fine.
Take it from Sava's table. Take it from Oh fuck, it's actually becoming cooler, bro. Ah, Steven.
Circulating from the bottom up to. It's not getting close. As long as it's getting circulated, then it's going to be fine.
Brother, if you did not pre-fire, and your MS is 21 MS, brother, you're wasting your talent. Oh my god, look at the free gift I give. Thanks, brother. Thanks, bro. Thank you, Bola boy. Yo!
We have pretty good.
Oh, okay. So stopping premium is no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I love the confidence. Thank you.
Thank you.
21 MS man needs to be a fighter pilot. Fighter pilot, people who don't have 21 MS, bro. What are you
chill.
saying?
He's like, he's no problem. Who? No one
Yeah,
even
Bolgod,
says
what's
Privy
up,
is no
Mumbai?
problem.
I mean, that's crazy. He just dropped 30 on. What do you mean it's no problem?
At least he identified the issue of space, but like, dude, you cannot look, you know,
That guy
underestimating
said.
Primi.
Well,
That
let's
guy
see it in
said.
the
That
zone.
guy said
QTD,
Primi is not a
this the
problem.
same
Bro.
comp that they were playing over in Challengers Japan
Oh, yeah,
on
I'm good,
Haven.
bro.
This is a map they picked a lot. As I mentioned before, Margaret is on the chamber, especially on the defense here. I
Yeah,
want to
close
see
the
him
door.
have some impact. PKM back-to-back games on the Neon should be good for him. He seemed comfortable on that, but you need to see some more numbers here from Uran. He was not great on the Rays last
Yeah,
match.
QTD
Now he's
has
playing the Phoenix,
same.
even though it's got a little bit of a nerf, this is still a very strong agent.
I'd love to see
Same
that step up.
colours
For
as
Full
us,
Sense,
bro,
they've
red and
changed.
blue.
They're playing the foot comp from EMEA. This Waylay can be so powerful on this map, and over in EMEA they have a fantastic record on it.
Stopping Primi is not
Consistently
problem.
able to
Frost
beat
is enough
these
to stop him.
Phoenix teams as well as Phoenix Chamber teams. So I think this is a
What the
really
fuck?
nice swap for
Primi,
Full Sense. I think
Waylay.
it gives them a good stylistic edge here.
Stop this now, bro.
Yep.
It's officially the foot comp.
It is.
Let's see if they can
You
put
said-
their best foot forward here.
All right, we're going to send it back to our casters, Jordan and Quack.
Yeah, let's see if anything changes up coming into this second map. I mean, I want to see a little bit more from QTD. I think Full Sense, they gave us what we wanted to, or what they wanted to, what we wanted from them. But QTD, you know, you're going to need to find another level, and, well, it's kind
What's
of
up,
your last
man?
chance to do
What's
that,
up?
at least in the upper bracket in this map. So,
Avi, bro.
so they can put it together.
We go, man. We
Maybe
go,
lower
man.
bracket
We
is
go,
always
man.
going to be kind of scary
we go,
thinking
man.
about all the other teams that could be in there. I've already seen a
Did you
few.
see Rakabai joining
man,
Apex Gaming?
Morgan's just so excited. Oh, this is the foot comp, I suppose. Yeah.
Yo,
Or
what the
Frost
fuck?
agrees with that. I mean, you know, you kind of heard it from the guy. He's like keeping everything close to his chest now. He's learned a lot from recent incidents, but also just he's the way that he works with his team and comes up with these comps is really just, you know, around the opponents. So considering that nothing changed from QT Dig has me a bit worried, but we'll see how the players perform as well. Dodging recon for now. But
I
Full
don't know,
Sense
bro.
have no intention of pushing
Fucking
back
hot,
down
bro.
A. Bit of a prowler flying past. Just maybe comes down to when the smokes
Shit is fucking
drop if they actually go back the angle against
1 second,
Margaret.
yes.
Otherwise, it's going to be up to Kippe. Maybe Yuran inside of Garage.
Kippe just jump spotting on the line right now. Hasn't seen anything, but that is an attacker smoke. So I'm going to start to wonder, are they walking their way up C long here?
Do you see Rakabai joining Apex Gaming?
Uran, though. Could
Not
flash
really,
out.
bro. Good for him.
Cruz is very advanced right now, and a call with util in hand. Not ideal timing there at all for Full Sense. Messiah on his
Hey,
corner.
hey!
Oh, needs to be careful. It's Primi that actually does fall in the end. Messiah just trying to duck for cover. Can't do more than just the one. PKM, however, is holding strong. He's found his second. Margaret in behind. He's found
Margaret.
the double.
Margaret.
The headhunter. No headshot.
Margaret, my
But that's
boy.
fine.
What
Still
are you
damage.
doing?
Still a pistol round for QT Dig.
And this is, yeah, like, I don't know about that call from Full Sense. You didn't see much towards C site or A. You know, you saw the smoke, so you're kind of just funneled into what you thought could have been an open B site, but suddenly you get surprised. It just feels like you're playing into your opponent's
Guys,
team.
come
Yeah,
on,
too
bro.
easy,
Too
clearly.
easy, bro.
But that's also the other thing is that Full Sense
I got
had pretty
Frost.
good, performances
I think we
or
could
at
have,
least- at
if they
least
win
their
Frost
past
wins, like,
track
I think we could have won
this
the
map
game,
before,
you
so
know, I
we'd
mean,
hope to see a bit
more,
more,
like,
but
with higher score
clearly with
because
the
we lost the
economy
pistol
flowing
round.
now for QT,
They win the damn
Margaret's
pistol round,
taking more
Frost.
confident peaks. You got PKM as one position.
I mean, you're also going
Oi,
to start to
oi, oi, oi,
maybe
oi,
see Margaret
oi,
come into his own a little
oi,
bit more on this
oi.
map in a role on that chamber where he can activate early on in the rounds. You're already seeing it. Confidence there for QTT, maybe starting to build, which will be a good sign.
Margaret's just not going to take the loss lying down. He's lost a Full Sense several times already. And he was always
don't
that
understand
sharp
this, bro.
sentinel player
What is
back then on SPG, maybe a bit of Nongshim as well. So certainly wanting to put his name up in lights again, but now just walking out to the open.
Man shot
Messiah's found the
2,000
double.
bullets, bro,
So
to get one.
it's a nice cleanup from him with the stinger.
I wonder how the
Dig up
scrims has
2-0.
been going on
Happy
recently.
days.
And also his
Exactly
Batman
what you wanna be
Pinky
seeing.
finally
Full
healed.
Sense now
Tight
in the
man at
chance, though.
Pinky finger is
Guns in hand, and remember how
always the top.
quickly it kind of felt like it
Why?
did start to turn around when they did get the guns over on that first map.
I think it's somewhat healed.
Yeah, a little
Lost,
5-round
but-
win streak. I don't know though. I'm still like just not seeing too much yet, Jordan. I am, to be honest, it's very early on, but I'm still a little bit disappointed. I'd be a pretty good disappointed dad.
Yeah, early days here for map 2 though, so don't draw too many conclusions just yet. Let's see how things look here for QTD.
Okay.
Full sense is
You all know Gary's replacing Gary playing
things
next
down
game,
again.
brother.
This time Uran's pushing down C long. Finally, okay, drone to clear on Margaret. This gets out of dodge. But then that means a lot more space on the A side. You spot the Prowler out towards middle.
I'll
and that
show
should
you, I'll
give
show you.
a pretty good
I'll show you my
idea,
replay
but
after this game, huh? I'll
Full
show you my
Sense
replay.
still feeling quite tentative about a lot of these different
What's up,
positions
Shreyas?
around the map.
What you doing?
So holding very far back. We're down to 1 minute.
Yeah, Shreyas, still got only 3 members,
Primi
you fucking asshole.
deleted early on in the piece. Margaret's going to go wandering, and it would seem he should be getting himself a freebie here.
Ooh.
Kahlua was making a lot of noise.
Man is sitting and
Sephiroth
getting
does shut
off,
your arm
bro, in
down,
the
though.
open.
Okay, so not all doom and gloom yet. Advanced
तू भी
positioning
ले लो,
for Chip Boys
Neon,
as
तू
well.
भी
but
ले
he's
लो open में.
watching the trademark, there's a chance maybe Cruz comes back in if he's close enough, clears out mid-window.
Just a sec.
Maybe short 2. He can smoke the trademark,
30 seconds left.
walk into sight, and then clear it out from that point forward. No, they're thinking a
Bro, my
different
eyes are
approach
burning, bro.
instead.
Holy
Just to
fuck,
clear out
it's hot.
short, pushing, clear and steady.
Yeah, they're pushing, yeah. Yeah.
The time though.
I'm going to make the right choice, get in and get that plant. Not a whole lot of util to try and slow QTD down on this retake at all. There's a cam for Sephiroth. That might help them get some information, but you're really relying on the shots, and Margaret, deleted there by Cruz, is a good start to it. Kipe up in heaven. Doesn't quite catch Ship Boys on that reload. KM.
What are you
How's
doing?
that not gone his way? Cruz with a sharp flick, and all of a sudden this round starting to turn back on its head. Messiah, he doesn't really have the weaponry to work with here for a 1v3, and
Bro, this
even
this
had he
team
hit a
is giving
headshot there with
me
the Sheriff,
headache,
he was
bro.
a dead man walking.
Show me some
2-1.
good
Full Sense
Valorant.
recovered the round.
Okay, Cruz. Let's watch that again, because he.
What was
landed
the
kind of
Crystal
a-
tweet about with
was that like
sometimes
90
he,
degree
I'm
flick
even
off to
shocked
the
myself.
side? He
God
wasn't
knows, bro.
watching short. He was actually watching the back of.
God knows.
Well, CT instead.
I can't
still, he
upgrade
gets
because
it
I got
anyway.
gifted.
Bit of a
Yeah.
whiff. Unfortunate for him. Our uncharacteristic for PA. Didn't expect it either. We got the Spider-Man genes now.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Well, it was only a bonus round there for QTD, so maybe not the end of the world to drop that one. This will be a little bit more important. Let's hear how they look to put it together.
He pulls something and goes 1-7? Nah,
Yeah, you can jiggle.
not possible.
There you go. Neon smoke. Spawn. Neon 2. Long 있고. Nice. Just so action. You can go back.
Don't peek! Don't peek!
Start. Fake start. Nice. Nice cover. Okay, shot.
Oh my.
Long middle.
Why are you playing so fast? This where is the finger discipline?
And just walking into positions again.
Gift one membership.
Just
Send one
early
giving
smokes, and
gift
it's
membership.
down
Oh
to
my god.
Very individual fights now. Euron.
Yes.
We'll reveal his location, so maybe a chance for Sephiroth still. But at the end of the day, the spike short.
Yeah, don't go map 3, bro.
Yeah, has to go and head over towards that C side of the map.
Don't go map
Bit of
3,
an awkward
bro.
round, really, for Full
FS
Sense.
is
A lot
going
of
to win if it
uncleared
goes on map
corners.
3 for sure.
They have the recon.
Thank you, that's
puts that
Strasser.
position towards A. They
Strasser,
tried to go for the
next month.
trade, but then
I want
Margaret
you and
shows
Neo
up with the
kills,
op.
bro. What, bro? What, bro?
Sephiroth just looking to save this rifle into the next round.
Yo, this guy AFK or what, bro?
Start for QTD. Full Sense.
10
Ah,
seconds
okay,
left.
sorry.
Not looking
Start
too
AFK,
comfortable
bro.
in that last one. I mean, I think that's just a, you know, an early kind of probing round. You don't really want to draw too many conclusions from that. It was a
Full
couple of
sense,
individual
more
peaks
like lul
here and
sense,
there.
bro.
Sometimes that goes
No,
wrong. You
no,
check the
no.
wrong angle and
Why you guys
what
hate
it
full
is,
sense so
but
much, bro? What the fuck?
You can really look
Why
to
is
build
everyone,
upon
wait,
this
why is
lead
everyone
now,
hating full
3-1.
sense so much? I don't get it.
I mean, investment coming through for Full Sense, but money's a little bit of a problem.
A bit more of that like
Oh, how did miss
slow
that, bro?
build.
Wait, what?
But QTD definitely showing all the different setups that they can have. That early smokes, positions being pushed down.
Next
the
month I'm
op
really
in position,
psyched
and
right now.
suddenly it's like Full Sense not knowing exactly how to approach the map. So lovely little timeout from Frost. Been a while. we'll see if that can really aid the team.
Because you are hate watching influencer influencing. Nah. Don't blame it on me. Nah.
Either, but
don't blame it on me, bro.
nonetheless, I mean, if PKM's popping off alongside Margaret, come on, they're swapping between
If Full Sense
ops,
comes up, they might beat our ass.
and then you've got Uran as well, who's as a Phoenix still pretty
True.
darn, like Pilly said,
True.
still pretty darn good, especially on this
True.
map as well. There are all these little tight corners he can flash out of and take confident duels with.
Yo. This guy is so
It
excited.
always
Life,
keeps
what the
Full
fuck?
Sense on their toes. Full Sense needs a bit more of a concrete plan.
Bro, as soon as
Maybe
you open that
source out
door,
where
full
the off
nice
player
breeze is
is,
coming,
you know,
bro.
push
What
him
the
off with the Sova utility. You got the double duelist, and we just haven't really seen them come in with any, you know, any kind of a set play just yet. I wonder if this round's going to
Right
be
now we are playing
one of
Scram.
those. I do imagine they will be slowed or stalled down by the smokes a bit, though. Okay, Op's been revealed.
Okay, again on that jump spot line, you have to be careful here.
Also, TS Pumble got a
Knocked
discovery.
off. As Primi looking for that
What?
entry. Chip Boys was the one that gets cleaned up. Margaret in to filter on through. Just ensure that QTD maintain the advantage. Once again, Full Sense try to test the site. And this time again, QTD pushing them away. Haven, perhaps their Haven, as they are starting to really look quite good here on the
How
defensive
Scrim's
side.
been going?
Really looks
Scrim's
like
been
that.
going good.
This
That's
was
what. But the
not
problem
what
is, I
happened
hate it.
in the grand final against Reject.
I hate it.
Wow. I mean, it's relatively close still.
Our scrims are going like in big
It was
margins,
13-6 last
and
time
I
they
hate
played
that.
against Rejects, dropping that map.
I
But,
hate it.
I mean, look at how
So
Margaret
going so
plays
good
around
is
this. Kipe
worse,
plays for his life around the back of side, buys enough time for
Because
to get over.
these guys are
just enough
trollers,
time
bro. They troll
for
bro,
Margaret
in
to play
scrims
in
if
front
they-
of Garage.
they, like,
Gets out of
they have a
jail with
big
that rendezvous. Full Sense trying to send it in now.
Well, it's a bold line to be playing.
Full
from
send.
Fire, but
Let's go.
it's the eco.
Wait, isn't there a
Worst
thing
in the
called
world
Full
to
Send?
just try your hand. We have the pivot coming
It's a
across
YouTube
from
channel,
around
right?
now that there's a bit of info
Full
having
Send.
been given towards
Wait,
his
where did I hear
A
this Full
side
Send?
of the map. PKM will look for a bit of a swing. He's got the backup of Messiah, who's going to found the double as well. Eventually did fall. Primi
Prami.
put himself two on this entry, but there's still
no, nice
the
try.
cavalry arriving for QT Dig. And so in the
Why
end,
message got? Why your message got
just Glue are
deleted?
now alive.
Yes, trolled.
Unable to get past Uran, so
Yes, troll on
nothing
that
too
split
interesting
too.
occurring
That
in this
made
one.
that
5-1 now for
G
QT
attacking
Dig,
half
and they
was
are really
us.
starting to put that question to Full
They
Sense.
troll a lot.
Might even need to see another timeout. I just like they're trying to like full send it into sites now. I know this one was a bit more of an eco.
I
but
can't
look at
believe-
how well QT Dig choose to position their players around the map. Messiah for info, and he can always get out of a position because it's a pixel angle. And then like the perfect player,
blisking.
PKM as the Neon. The relay bolt in A short is just too darn good. Like there's no way that Full Sense escapes it.
Oh shit.
Up for QT Dig.
Oh my god, he got.
Okay.
Oh my
Deleted
god,
Uran,
what
though.
is happening?
Gonna find himself the double, and Kipe's here to fight as well.
Yo, what the
QT
fuck is
looking to
happening?
get aggressive. Messiah in the 1v1, his position now going to be noted by that neural theft. So he'll pop a Prowler out and see if he can figure out where Sephiroth is as well. Both players pretty well aware of what's going on here. Sephiroth making no secret of where he's going to end up. That Nightfall doesn't quite connect onto Sephiroth, but it does deny the plant for a second.
Oh
Sai's being very patient.
shit. Now he's lost.
Wants to wait for that tap. Sephiroth does get it down, but that's given Messiah a chance to just creep out onto the next angle.
Oh,
doesn't hit the
timing.
shot. Sephiroth v Messiah. Feels like
That's nice.
a rivalry, you know? It feels like a fight that we've seen so many times actually in this series so far, and I'd say the by and large, the majority of those fights are actually going the way of Sephiroth. It's another instance of it.
Oh, invented 1 second timer. Got his
Maybe
paycheck.
credited to the Odin as well, but you
Oh,
know,
Jitboy got lucky there. Oh shit.
it's just all of these instances. This round, just trades on top of trades. Both teams wanting to maintain
I know.
advantage because of it. The Nightfall invested though, and Sephiroth does so well to play around it. Just showing a bit more of
Check
that
star G has said
foresight
defense in the
as
world
the
currently.
next potential
But the
IGL at
carrying
Full
half is really
Sense.
bad, yeah.
Hayside completely being held down by Margaret right now with that tour de force. He's pushed quite far up long. So that
Gary's Korean fried
allows the
chicken
extra rotation
actually
Messiah
got it.
back across to B.
Depends.
A lot of space already here being taken
There are
though by
places
Fullsense.
like
They're moving a little
KFC,
bit quicker in this round. Chip Boys
KFC, McDonald's, all those chickens I ate.
as well.
Dude,
Now
they're
Convergent
so
palms
fresh,
out as
bro.
well, and it's maybe not been quite as
Dude, they're
successful for
so
Full
fresh,
Sense as
it
they
feels
might
so
have liked
good,
it to have been.
crunchy. Oh, no.
Messiah turning around at the wrong time. The middle of the map just
Okay, the lead-
opening up
lead
here
is
for
gone
Full
again.
Sense. It's been a bit of a
was
goofy
a good
round,
lead.
really. They got so
It
much
was-
space so
it was
early
good
on
while
in
it
the piece,
lasted.
but still have to deal with PKM here. Sephiroth,
It was good while it lasted,
be
boys.
the sacrificial lamb
Unlucky,
for this
bro.
one.
Did Margaret use
Margaret
his
in the
ult?
1v3. Not impossible,
Yeah, he did.
but very tough.
Especially from
Unlucky.
Garage, too.
Unlucky.
Bit of a fish in the barrel kind of situation.
All that lead
Start
gun.
to work his way forward, see if he can at least get this opener onto Kahlua. That is a nice clean kill.
Oh, Jit Boys.
Time is very much of the essence. That flank coming through from Jit Boys should be enough to win this round, particularly if Cruz can survive. Oh, maybe not. Margaret, hang on a second. It was close. Did win a nice clutch over on
Oh,
split.
shit,
This
that
one
was
would have been even better, but not to be.
Shit.
Full Sense will get
Oh
their
shit, that
third.
was close.
So close. Cruz does it with a crouch spray right at the end. Oh, man. But this is what you want to see from Full Sense, though. You know, it's just that more concrete game plan. You had TPs off the back from Cruz, convergent paths to just break things open. As soon as they heard the tour de force, like, they knew A site is not the place to go. And
Just shot body
like, with
shot.
it positioning more towards Garage and different positions being held
All that
off to
lead
the
is
back
gone.
of
bro.
defender spawn makes things confusing.
Ooh!
But Margaret's still landing shots. He still has the op. Full Sense just contact play committing into A site.
Yeah, once again, trying to go quickly. Oh, teleport up from Cruz, walking right into the crosshair of Margaret. They're just making it a little bit too easy for him at the moment. QTD going to invest that Cosmic. See if they can retake this side a little bit easier. It's all about Margaret at the moment. A 3K from him. Primi holding. Can't get anything done against Messiah. And it's just Kahlua now as they try to chase him down. Yaran knows he's got him stuck in the corner. And they're all looking for that kill. Everybody wants it. Will in the end go the way of Kipe. It's 6-3. QTD holding on to a pretty substantial lead in this first half.
Yeah, keeping things flowing as well. They'll still be able to afford even if they lose an upcoming round. But this is just so big.
BBQ?
I mean,
BBC, I think. It was
play,
BBC.
that's
Oi.
one thing, but
Uh,
it's
Gona.
way too audible with the
Gona.
TP off to heaven.
The
There's
name
not
of
much
that,
coverage from that point.
the name of
Can
that
understand
chicken
wanting
brand
to
is
TP off
BBC,
away or
right?
maybe a separate angle, but
Q.
QT
Ah,
Dick
sorry,
just
sorry,
have
sorry,
way
sorry.
too much
BBQ,
firepower
thank
going
you,
on
thank
with
you.
a
It's called
double
BBQ, guys.
duelist,
Sorry,
maybe
sorry.
also Margaret as
Yes,
well.
yes.
It's tough.
Apparently it's good.
And now
That's
they're
where I
trying
met Scout
to
and
swap up positions, but Full
Mortal
Sense once
also.
again just double down into A.
Chip Boys again, very quick. This time, not running into the op, but running into PKM instead. The result is still the same. He's left alone by the rest of Full Sense, who didn't quite follow him in. Sephiroth
No.
over on the lurk towards C will be dealt
Big,
with as
big
well, and
chicken.
Primi falling too. Nothing of substance in this round for Full Sense at the moment. Perhaps probably
Whoa.
nothing of substance at all as Yuran.
Bang, bang.
2K, and that is QTD.
Gary
7
watched
to
something
3, so
sus
they've confirmed
yesterday
an
night.
advantage
Gary
at the end
watched
of this
something
half, at the
sus
very
every
least.
night.
For sure, a lot more
I'm
material
a
on
boy,
the
bro. I'm a
Japanese
guy.
side.
I'm a
I
man.
mean, it's also a little bit questionable, but I imagine maybe that's what that timeout from before was about. You know, you start to see like that little mental switch up in Full Sense. They're playing a bit more fearless now, just running in. But that round was not it. Like, you had an eco, you had an overdrive, that was all. And, you know, maybe a Bucky as well. But, like, he's the only one charging at the forefront, Jit Boys, and instantly gets taken down by PKM with that slide. There's just nothing else going on. Like, that's all of us right now. I mean, just cooking up the rituals, praying for a Full Sense to see if they can serve up a little bit more of an entertaining game, I suppose. You've got the timeout now from Frost, and we'll see what that can provide. Otherwise, though, I mean, still, it's Margaret, it's PKM. If PKM goes down, Yuran steps up. If not, sometimes it's like Messiah or Kipe to anchor as well, and it's just so darn good.
2 rounds left in the half here for Full Sense that feel pretty important. 7-5. It's a workable position. 9-3. You lose the pistol there and things are going to be really problematic. So I think Full Sense a little bit concerned about their proceedings thus far. We'll try our hand over in the other direction. This time Jip Boys just deletes Margaret. That is a little bit against the grain. So something that QTD now have to worry about.
Little ideas, sprays and spams, but Euron's in a deep position as well.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets cleared out. Messiah will be. And Sephiroth, he just knew PKM was coming, that neural theft. Getting all the info that's needed. Uran's position also uncovered as a result of it. It's worked out perfectly for Full Sense. The opening kill making this round so much easier. Full Sense up to 4.
And that's Frost once again finding value as the head coach. You see it just right off the rip, but they expect Margaret to be holding the angle off the timeout. Like, that's their default. That's what they're probably going to do. We go on faster, take him down with the sprays. And then from that point forward, it's like just a bit of foresight from the rest of the Full Sense players as well. Sephiroth, Neural Theft, just spraying down into position and into the smokes just in case there's another player to refill space.
Gary, it's done, bro. What is done?
Certainly gives
23 games for top 3 or 2. If we win 1, 2,
but now
3,
met with a lot of resistance.
Yeah, top 2.
The recon. Straight up into B though now.
Well, there's no defense on the B site right now, so fair enough. It's going to have to be a retake. Margaret hunting for a pick as well, and he'll be given it by Jip Boys. QTD in danger of dropping this 5th round, although Messiah spamming back on through.
Man just...
Does catch
Man
a tickle there onto Cruz.
Man just spammed, bro.
Primi. He's on site.
Time, a bit of a factor right here. Primi needing to activate, but an awkward spot to do it from. Messiah has the double for himself now. Margaret spotting the fight out in middle. PKM chasing his way in. It's Messiah to find that trade and the Nightfall to go through as well. Kalua just has to run. Defuse is on. There's no way he can do anything about it at all. And we'll walk straight into the crosshair of Margaret. That is 8-4. Full Sense they got some space.
Let's aim to win this, yeah. Yes, bro. Trying the best we can.
On that post plan. And so, second half that
everybody in this league wants to win, bro. Who are you supporting? I'm supporting Good Valorant.
Big Time feels about this one now. I mean, watching his brother's composition maybe get butchered.
Why not in India? Because
the first
they
2
don't
rounds,
see
yeah,
they don't
okay,
see
you know,
profit.
we want to see what QTD does. We write it off, but like towards most of it, especially in the middle portions, it's just not much else to say for Full Sense. Like, it's almost as though Frost had to remind the guys, like, we're playing double duelist now. It's not the Sentinel, it's not the Deadlock anymore. We need to be, like, going for plays, set plays, going a bit faster. And then as soon as they try to do that, QTD matches their pace. Like, they go on faster as well. You still have B site being taken, doesn't matter. Margaret's in position. He always had that rendezvous in his pocket to get back out towards a link.
The
so
first
it's an
time I'm
off angle.
seeing
He gets a kill.
main defense
and
like
in
this.
that last round as well, it's a very smart choice by
Really,
Yuran
I
to
think I've
send
seen
in
it
a deeper blaze wall to keep the Full Sense players confused about a potential flank or a potential.
I'm so invested in G at this point that it's almost like I invested
and
my
because,
house.
like, more players are like distracted by all these different spots.
Give me a house, bro.
The players on site just chop down bit
Give me a
by
house.
bit to the only point where
Put it in my
Primi's
name.
the last one left, and
Wait,
you
is
can only
Sushi
get
watching?
down one because the Odin, the Russian from PKM, it's just so relentless. Again, it's this meta, this composition, but it works out very nicely for QTD on this map.
Yeah, so far so good. We'll see if Margaret can continue to have that kind of impact, though, on the attack. Sometimes can be a little bit more difficult to really get rolling on that chamber.
Yeah. See, मेरे को थोड़ा टाइम लगता है मेरी ट्यूबलाइट चलने में. Hence the coffee.
So weird chat you got there going on, bro.
Primi's still kind of keen for a
The
fight
man
here,
gets a
despite
weird
being
chat,
tagged
bro.
down. Wants a bit of a forward hold over towards A now, knowing
But
that his
we'll
teammates
put
are
in
coming
your
across
name,
and that there
just
seems to be a
parent.
bit of presence. He's going to try to back out in time. It's an ill-fated decision. He went a little bit too late. Full Sense are now locked out of the site. Plan's gone down. Cruz has at least managed to find himself one onto Messiah with a little bit of spam. Full Sense, though, with a pretty tough retake ahead, you would think. Two of them to jump out of heaven. Uran is going to deal with one. Margaret and PKM the others. And now it's all about Cruz, who can't get it done. QTD will take the second half pistol, and they are starting to hone in on a map win here against Full Sense to force Summit.
Yeah, unless we start to see more rounds from Full Sense, it really feels like exactly what you're saying, Jordan.
Don't get me wrong, there are other people in Miami,
Both
but
pistols
I love them.
being claimed
But
by
you in Miami?
QTD, and just so much
Ew.
conviction with how they want to hit the site. Almost looks as though Premi actually caught by a bit of indecision as well, just thinking about does he want to play for site,
guys from T1
or
Academy,
back
yes.
off, and with the rotations coming in a little bit later as well.
Margaret
it's
was
tough.
from NS.
Now it's Margaret with the Marshall, and he's looking to farm up points.
Long taken for QTD for the moment.
Looks like Rocky Savant. I don't know what the
numbers
fuck
on
is
this A
it
side
is.
though. Prowler does not spot anything.
FIMU.
You have Margaret
What?
kind of working towards B.
FIMU. What?
He slipped all the way past it.
When
At this
can we
point,
see you
if-
in Skirmish?
Oh, well, Full Sense pushing
When
up.
we want to lose.
Uran.
Oh
Okay, what?
My God.
Where's that? Where's that come from at
How
all?
did that? Wait, no. How
Margaret
did
with
that
the
happen,
flanks
bro?
well.
Because that gun is not accurate for shit.
I mean, I guess that's one way to win a round.
Like, I always knew they had the guns.
That was not
But
accurate
that was a
as
bandit.
shit.
And Uran's just
That doesn't make sense.
showing
Wait, what?
up.
One in the head, two in the head.
So what if Premi had an anti-eco
Three in the
ace?
body,
We can
and
do
it's
one
hit-
as
hit
well.
the
We
head.
can get multi-kills.
Not bad.
But this was just really, I mean, this... The positions, Margaret pushing all the way towards the back, if they were to rotate.
Yeah, you
if
saw
Full
the
Sense
ball
were to
reach,
push
man.
out, like,
Yeah, man.
QTD just had
What to do?
multiple layers on top of it. Just to
Actually,
always
I don't
watch
know
for any
why
potential
FYM. No, bro.
Carving that was one of them. Full buy now. Full Sense needs this round desperately. 3-2 split though, and it's again Premi who needs to show
They
up.
said 2 bullets of bandit is accurate loader.
Good shot from Kalua to start things off.
Oh, no.
You're right about Premi though. He's here, biding his time. Oh, he sees so much, but what can he get? He can deny the plant here. Messiah actually going to be allowed to plant, but Premi summarily executes him right after that fact. Chip Boy is also spotting out Kippe. There's Margaret left alone, who's now been seen on short, and they expect that multiple player swing to come through. Full Sense will convert that one pretty easily.
No.
QTD just failing to clear the corner. It's brought them unstuck.
Oh no.
Yeah, neat little trick, but still needing a lot more. I mean, all the different players sneaking past.
Now if I see
But
her,
it's a
you should
smart
be
call
ordering some
nonetheless.
food for sure. Wait. You'll be probably ordering some food, wait.
It doesn't need to be, because like, so I can like sit for 16 hours at a stretch when I'm gaming, only when I'm gaming, like that's it. Yeah.
What is but?
Because there have been times that I haven't seen the sunlight. मेरे 10th boards के बाद I didn't see the sunlight for 3 months because I was just on gaming. So,
ये भाई 10
like
years
even
ago,
Valo, I've sat like
भाई
12 घंटे at a stretch.
Oh my god, man is talking about 10 years ago, bro.
Me
What the
as
fuck?
well. It's so quick, it's so fast, but we'll have a listen into Full Sense to see how they resist this.
ตลาดนะเอ้ยทีนี้บูมได้เปล่าเฮ้ยตลาดมา
Spike planted.
เฮ้ยโอ้ยตอนนั้น
Oh,
ตลาด
nice
ไม่
bait.
มีตึกกลาง
Pemi went hungry.
ชิว
Pemi went hungry there. Does you see so yap or lap?
ตอนตลาดต้องไปโดนนะตัดผ่านแป๊บ
Man is born to be a yapper, bro. He's like a. Hey, Margaret.
Well, they didn't resist
Lucy-
it very well.
Lucy is somewhat
I have to
like
say.
a-
So it's just Kalua that's now trying to
How
scramble
do
away
I
to save
say
his
it?
gun, and
Political figure.
so comfortable right now on Haven.
He has a political figure genes in him.
Summon is a sure thing now.
Yeah, really.
One top. If I talk about one
find
topic,
any points to try and disagree
what?
with that.
How did high originate?
Just look at how quick the round breezes
Man will
past
sit there
as
for
well,
8
just
hours explaining how
sudden
high
full commit.
originated.
You have players creating pressure on other points towards C, maybe a bit of long, and then suddenly the garage swing comes through with Margaret. And he doesn't just find one as well, like has an additional bit of coverage from Kippe.
Yo,
And
what
that
the
just
fuck is
foils
that
the
aim,
entire
bro?
retake because it's a separate position that Full Sense can't
Oh, I'm starting to
launch
sweat.
off of your numbers
I'm
disadvantaged.
starting to sweat this.
So
What the fuck is a lapper?
I don't know, man. It's a stinger for Cruz now, and they really need to put more rounds up. But
Ah!
this one goes down. Economy's bad. Everything's bad. Map point bad. QT dig, very good. That's premium analysis right there.
Contact play here from QT dig straight into that B side. It's worked out nicely. Messiah's going to get that plant down quick. Full Sense under some real pressure once again here. To try to retake that B site. They don't have a lot of ultis to work with, so Premier's going to be sent in to just see if he can have a little bit of a look.
He did
Jitboy's
enough damage for that
overwhelming
SP,
PKM, and he's
but
found
never
himself the double, so this might be something at least for Full Sense. Margaret dropping now too.
timing.
Messiah and Kippe try to keep this one alive. Bit of spam coming through. Messiah good for one, but no more than that.
How did he get that kill?
Full
What the
Sense
hell?
will secure themselves a sixth, but it really just feels like at the moment they're kind
Are you
of
sweating in your
trying
pants?
to delay the inevitable. They're not really quite mounting this comeback yet.
It's kind of like trailing behind, huh? Not too bad, though. I do love to see the effort.
That fellow got
Even though,
headshot,
like,
bro.
it looked for a moment
Neon
like
got headshot through the
Primo might have
wall,
been hit
bro.
by Cruz's paranoia, but just because he's dashing towards backside anyway, it's a way to displace the positioning from QT dig. So we've seen now, comfortable A retakes or holds, comfortable B retakes. C, though, was always kind of a bit more of an issue, especially so far early on in this second half. But Full Sense now, SF4, pushing up.
Oh my god.
Remy gets the better of PKM. Maybe this is where Full Sense can look to start to come alive. Prowler spotting out that trip. Messiah is just going to take the gamble that he can get the plant here on B. This is a very strange post plant, though, for QT dig, and I wonder how that looks for Full Sense if they expect Margaret. For Sephiroth under a lot of pressure here, just going to try and duck away. Hopes for some assistance, doesn't get it in time, but Margaret can't double down. Messiah sitting on top of the spike with a judge in hand. Has to probably find a multi-kill right here. Primi going to be the first benefactor of a shot in his direction. But Jitboys will put that one to short. Whoa, Kippe's in behind. They had no idea.
No.
This could be another one for QT dig. Cruz has to pull off a miracle. He knows where Uran is, wins that duel, but still needs more. Kippe, the time's on his side. I don't think Cruz is going to be able to get this done. Kippe with the 3K, and QT dig are up to 12.
What a play.
Big, just
divide and
massive
conquer.
round. Little attempt by
Divide and conquer.
Cruz, but ultimately was all the positions. You called it, Jordan. It looks odd, looks messy, but because of it, as a result, Kippe manages
what
to
is this
slip up
crosshair?
behind. You had Margaret, drawing the attention away. Multiple players on other portions. Messiah was the only one just getting the flat down, and that was it. Allowed for Kippe to slip past. Tour de force now for Margaret.
Oh.
Jitboys has managed to tuck himself in. Probably have a little bit of backup here from Cruz in a second, and that's going to be the end of Uran. Not a position that QT dig are going to be feeling too confident about digging out at this point. Now that Cruz has also showed his face, PKM hoping for a mistake from Jitboys, but not going to be getting it.
Sephiroth in a position to swell. We'll see what Margaret can try to pull off for the team, though.
Made him use
I
ult
think
though.
that's probably the only way that QTD gets back into this round. They would need Margaret to pick up a kill or two on this rotation. Sephiroth has pushed his way forward. Maybe Messiah can get a bit of work done, but again, like I said, Sephiroth v Messiah, it has typically gone towards the Full Sense side of things, and this time again, Margaret with at least one, but that's nothing.
Premier League, how did you
QTD
shoot me
are
shotgun?
concerned. PKM tasked with a 1v4, no spike control. It is well and truly over this round.
Yeah, just everyone to try to really fourth maybe off of Premier. They don't want to afford.
They didn't want to use
any
utilities. They got
unnecessary deaths
cucked.
either because
They lost a
money
round.
is pretty tight.
One
for Full
utility
Sense, if I do say
to
so. Okay, that's
to
clean.
save one utility.
Still needing a little bit more though. I mean, it's round to round, and we see little instances where
You lost
Full
a
Sense,
round.
managed to get away
To
with
save one
like
utility to
a little one and done position, trying to read the map.
Unlucky.
But it's not the easiest thing because QT
Unlucky.
dig just
managed to send it different rounds. They have strats that we haven't really seen too much of either, just like the previous one. So it constantly keeps Full Sense on their toes, especially now again that they are up against map point. They have the advantage of economy. We'll see if they can string
I
that
can't be
together.
in front of the ace fucking fan because it's so hot. And then, I mean,
QTD
because it's
again
making sound in
mission
the mic.
towards the A site. KM leading that approach. Primi there with Sephiroth
This is a comeback. I
to
think.
hold them at bay for the moment.
This is a comeback. I think. I think they're not playing. They're not playing as a team anymore.
Closing this map out at the moment. Probably not.
QTD is not playing
Position where
as a
it's
team
too
anymore.
scary just yet, but another couple of rounds and Full Sense are going to start to feel like a real chance at making this comeback to the overtime.
No utility. No utilities, bro.
I'd say maybe 3 or 4. But okay, drone out.
Man, not going to hit again, no?
There's a flash there from Iran, but it's not going to help him out too much.
Spike down A.
Yeah, you dead, bro.
That's the end of that. So another round for Full Sense.
Not too bad. But yeah, I mean, like you're saying, Jordan, as well, I mean, that's where I do hold my tongue because QTD haven't used their timeouts yet. They can always pull one off. They have a lot of ultimates that they're starting to build up on. It's up to Full Sense. I mean,
I
that's
swear
why
to God,
comebacks are
what
always
Primi
tough.
just
They
evaded
have
that
to be
flash,
able to
right?
anticipate
I would
potential
have gotten
plays.
flash
But when you're up against an opponent that you haven't had that much
without
experience
even
with,
moving
unless,
a muscle.
other than like scrims or
Who
whatever,
the fuck thinks flash is coming at that time,
not
bro?
the easiest thing.
Who was ready for a flash? That's my question.
They've done pretty well now with how quickly they are rotating off of early pressure. You know, that round was the saturate that Primi had. They still hear footsteps from PKM, so everyone just gets involved with a hold around A site, and they managed to find numbers off of that. But in some of these, you know, in these last 4 rounds, if we are to go into an overtime, you have to consider the fact that there could be some kind of a trick play from QTD. Full Sense, you're thinking about players like, again, it's not just Primi all the time. Primi and Jit Boys could be great in a retake. I don't know about an early pick. Well, maybe now that Primi has an op, it could be a part of the discussion, but I'm also thinking about Sephiroth and Killa, namely. The information that they retrieve, the anchor potential that they have on sites. So it's a trip towards garage, maybe a little bit towards B as well, the camera. But again, okay, Killa. Primi not spotting anything out towards C as well.
Doing a thing.
It's a tense round. Recon,
Kimball is nuts.
not great.
Oh, what the fuck?
A bit of a push down C long here from Full Sense, so that's a bucket load of information that's going to be useful to them.
So still enough, and
there's an orb here that if it does go to Cruz, he could port back over to A if necessary. In the end, they just
Bro, I'm
decide
burning in the sweet,
to
bro.
have that space be what they want.
I don't think I can do map 3 also, bro.
QTD making some inroads over towards A. Spike, though, is not confirmed in that direction, so right now this is just all over the place for QTD. They're
Man, just
trying
dinked
to
him and ran away,
toy with
bro.
the rotate, see if they can
What
find
the
an
hell?
entry, and they have managed to get into the site relatively clean. Drone's going to be dealt with, and now Cosmic Divide put down as well. As soon as this plant goes through, you might expect to see that convergent paths getting ripped though by Primi, and that'll be the go signal for Full Sense. They've gone straight into Messiah, a 2 for 2 as far as Primi and Messiah are concerned, but then the rest of the trades coming through as well. Leave Cruz alone. Iran sent back. How can you possibly make a retake happen against a crossfire like this? It should be impossible. Cruz will need an absolute miracle to save this game. It's not going to happen. We are going to map 3.
Turn on fan is on, bro.
Take map 2. Similar scoreline in the first map of Split, but this time a different victor. Had it all throughout the first half, just running away with their attack side. QTD running circles around Full Sense at times because of players like PKM. But on this one, Margaret, especially on the defense,
guys, I tried,
as
guys.
well, put the sense of fear into Full Sense.
I can't open the door.
Had
You guys
thinking,
will.
questioning things.
I can't open the door. You guys will get sound. Cheeball, I feel like I'm dehydrated like crazy. Keep in between your legs. Brother, it is right here. Why one when you have two? And it's still fucking hot. Holy fuck my life, bro. Nah, I'm done, bro. Nah, I'm done, bro. I'm tilted as fuck. Fuck, bro is equipped. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Everyone go watch this fucker, bro. Wait, where is he? Ah, he's here only.
Appreciate
Where
it.
are you going up and down?
Literally like ये देखो ऐसा.
Thank you, casters.
Well, technically, even I can bring it back.
Was so swaggy,
Even I
so
can bring it back,
confident, so
but that
chill
magic I can
during
only do
that
once.
Coach's interview
So
on the stage just now. He was
I'll
confident
hold
that
it.
they would take Haven. He knew exactly what the
Professor
problem was, which was
Lava
space.
Doc.
Why is bro talking about a glasses? Why is bro talking about a glass?
Struggling to find answers.
Why does bro have a backstory for a glass? Bro have backstory for everything he has.
He's the only Korean that played at VCT Masters in London.
Thank you.
What are you saying, man?
They're trying to adjust. They're trying to play a little bit of a different
How is that
composition,
underrated?
But it didn't look
Gary,
that
China visa done?
comfortable
No.
for them, I do
He
have
is
to say. It's a little
insane.
bit disjointed
Insane.
at
Okay,
times, and
guys.
especially in that first half.
You guys go watch Rushi. Say I said hi. I'm dying in the seat. I cannot. I was not going to stream today. Also, I was like, fuck it, bro. I can't stream. I feel sick. Sitting in this room, closed. Two fans aim right at me in the seat. Nah. So you guys can go watch him. Say I said hi. I love you all. Thank you for staying from the start to the end. I love you guys. In the end, I say, stay strong, stay safe, stay hydrated. And I'm always proud of every single one of you. Alright? So go out there and achieve your dreams. Bye. Later, fools. Peace.